The human mind is a powerful entity, capable of producing a myriad of effects on the body and its functions. One fascinating phenomenon that exemplifies this is the placebo effect. This phenomenon occurs when an individual experiences real physiological changes, simply because they believe they are receiving treatment, even if that treatment is inert or inactive. It's a remarkable testament to the connection between mind and body. The placebo effect often becomes the focus of research within various fields, especially in medicine. Imagine a scenario where a person participates in a clinical trial. They are divided into two groups. One group receives an actual medication, while the other group receives a sugar pill that appears identical but contains no active ingredients. Astonishingly, many individuals in the sugar pill group report improvements in their condition. This occurs due to their belief in the treatment, showcasing the power of expectation on physical health. What makes the placebo effect so interesting is that it's not just a psychological phenomenon. It can lead to real, tangible changes in the body. Neurotransmitters, hormones, and even immune responses can alter according to an individual's expectations. The very act of believing in the efficacy of a treatment can trigger the release of endorphins or other chemicals, which can reduce pain, alleviate symptoms of depression, or improve overall well-being. Take, for example, pain relief. Studies have shown that individuals who expect pain relief from a treatment, even if it is a placebo, can experience a reduction in pain levels. This is not merely a subjective feeling. Brain scans revealed changes in brain activity that correspond to reported pain levels. The brain's capacity to adapt, based on beliefs, emphasizes how the mind functions as a regulator of bodily sensations and health. Beyond medication, the placebo effect illustrates itself in other areas too, like sports and physical performance. Athletes who believe in their training regimen or the supplements they are taking often perform better than expected, even if their training is identical to that of others who are skeptical. The confidence rooted in their expectations fosters a mindset that can enhance their performance, showcasing a compelling interplay between belief and physical output. In addition to pain and performance, the placebo effect has interesting implications for emotional states. Many individuals who engage in therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy find significant improvements based on their belief in the process. Their expectation of gaining insight, emotional relief, and coping strategies can foster real changes in their mental health, encouraging positive developments in well-being. The effects of belief can extend to various physical health scenarios, including vital functions like sleep. Research indicates that patients who have a positive mindset towards their sleep quality can experience measurable improvements in how rested they feel upon waking. Believing they will have a restful night can set a powerful psychological precedent. This demonstrates that the mind's anticipation and belief can create favorable conditions for bodily processes, even those as routine but inherently complex as sleep cycles. Cultural perspectives also influence how individuals perceive and engage with the placebo effect. In some cultures, the attitudes toward health and healing can enhance the efficacy of placebo treatments. When communities strongly believe in the benefits of herbal remedies, for example, individuals may experience relief from their ailments, regardless of the actual therapeutic value of the herbs. This connection between cultural belief systems and physiological change leads us to consider the implications for modern healthcare. Doctors and healthcare providers are increasingly aware that fostering a positive doctor-patient relationship and cultivating a patient's expectations can be valuable components of effective treatment. When patients trust their healthcare professionals, they are more likely to respond positively to treatments, whether those treatments involve actual medication or the more complex rhythm of belief. Moreover, understanding the placebo effect raises intriguing questions about how we define healing. If a simple sugar pill can bring about significant improvement in health outcomes simply through the harnessing of belief, it prompts us to rethink the conventional boundaries of medicine and health. This perspective encourages a holistic view of treatment, incorporating mental and emotional dimensions alongside the physical. The resilience of the placebo effect reinforces a valuable lesson: our thoughts and beliefs hold power. This can be applied to various facets of life, serving as a reminder that a positive mindset can significantly influence outcomes. From promoting physical health to fostering emotional resilience, the strength of belief has profound implications for personal growth and healing. Acknowledging the placebo effect journeys us into a greater appreciation of the mind-body connection. By exploring how expectations shape our physiological processes, we can tap into the fundamental understanding that our thoughts are not just abstract concepts, but significant drivers of our health. We become agents of our well-being, equipped with the knowledge that belief is a powerful catalyst for change, sometimes even more potent than the most advanced medical interventions. In essence, the placebo effect reflects a remarkable intersection of science and subjective experience, pointing towards the everyday magic inherent in the human capacity for hope and healing. Embracing this phenomenon can inspire us to approach our health and wellness journeys with intention, curiosity, and perhaps most importantly, belief in the transformative power of our minds. By doing so, we can explore new dimensions of wellness, understanding that there lies within each of us the potential to heal, evolve, and thrive. Cognitive reframing is a fascinating concept that revolves around the idea of shifting the way we perceive and interpret events in our lives. Imagine encountering a challenge that initially feels overwhelming, perhaps a looming deadline at work or a personal issue that seems insurmountable. The way we think about these situations can significantly influence our emotions and responses. At its core, cognitive reframing involves stepping back from a stressful situation and examining it from a different angle. It's like looking through a pair of glasses that allow you to see various shades of a picture, rather than just the overwhelming colors that can cloud your judgment. For instance, instead of viewing a job loss as a disaster, one might reframe it as an opportunity for growth, allowing for the chance to explore new career paths or pursue passions that were previously sidelined. One effective technique in cognitive reframing is to challenge negative thoughts by asking questions. When you feel stress creeping in, try asking yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have to support this thought? This can help separate facts from feelings, allowing for a more balanced view. For example, if you think you are terrible at public speaking, consider times when you have communicated effectively. It could be a presentation that went well, or a conversation where you expressed your thoughts clearly. By recalling positive experiences, the belief that you are a poor speaker can start to dissolve. Another useful approach is to focus on gratitude. Shifting attention toward what you appreciate in life can reframe your perspective on stressors. When faced with a challenge, try to find one thing you are thankful for related to that situation. For instance, if you're feeling pressured regarding finances, you might feel grateful for the skills you possess that allow you to earn a living, or for the support of friends and family who are there for you in tough times. This shift in focus can create a feeling of empowerment, reducing anxiety, and promoting a more relaxed mindset. Visual imagery can also play a role in reframing. Picture the stressful event as a scene in a movie. Imagine using a remote control to pause the moment, or even rewind it to see it from another character's perspective. This mental exercise can help detach us from our initial emotional responses, providing clarity that can lead to new insights. What if the character you're watching transforms their struggle into a learning journey? This little creative twist can inspire you to think about your scenario differently. Additionally, adopting a growth mindset is a vital aspect of cognitive reframing. This mindset is rooted in the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and challenge. When faced with hurdles, remind yourself that they are opportunities for learning. If a project at work isn't going well, rather than feeling defeated, consider what aspects you can improve. What lessons can you take from this experience? Encouraging this line of thought can shift confusion into motivation. Drawing connections between stressors and positive outcomes can also help. For instance, consider a time when a challenging situation led to an unexpected benefit. Perhaps preparing for a significant exam caused so much stress, yet afterward, you felt accomplished and more prepared for your future. Reminding yourself that challenges can lead to growth can offer comfort and reassurance during tough times. Mindfulness is another powerful tool that complements cognitive reframing. By being present and acknowledging feelings without judgment, one can observe thoughts and emotions rather than become overwhelmed by them. This awareness provides room to reframe difficult experiences. When you catch yourself spiraling into negativity, take a moment to breathe deeply and acknowledge your feelings. Then, remind yourself that it's okay to feel this way, that feelings are temporary, and you can choose how to respond. Furthermore, consider the role of humor in reframing. Life can often throw unexpected curveballs, and sometimes laughter can serve as the best medicine. When a situation feels heavy, trying to find the humor in it can lighten the emotional load. Perhaps you can think about it as a funny story you will tell later on, inviting a laugh even in adversity. This perspective shift can create a relaxed atmosphere, allowing stressors to feel less daunting. Remember that cognitive reframing is a skill that takes practice. It's about retraining your thought patterns, which might not happen overnight. Start small with everyday challenges. The next time a minor inconvenience arises, such as a delay in your plans, practice reframing. Think about how this change could lead to an opportunity to take a break, enjoy a moment of stillness, or even meet someone new during the wait. By employing these techniques and persevering in practice, cognitive reframing can become a natural part of how we approach daily stressors. The key takeaway is that perspective matters. The ability to view a situation from multiple angles not only enhances problem solving, but also cultivates a sense of calm and empowerment. As you explore this journey of shifting your thoughts, know that you are paving the way toward a more relaxed and fulfilling experience in life. Embracing the power of cognitive reframing is a remarkable step towards understanding the complex layers of our emotions and responses, ultimately enriching our daily interactions and experiences. Visualization techniques have become a powerful tool for people seeking peace and tranquility in their minds. These techniques involve using guided imagery and mental scenarios to create serene landscapes that transport you to a place of calmness and relaxation. Imagine this as a journey within your own mind, where you can explore vivid scenes and inviting sensations. To begin, find a comfortable position. It doesn't matter where you are. Perhaps you're sitting in a cozy chair, lying on a soft bed, or nestled under a warm blanket. Allow your body to settle into this comfort as you prepare to take this journey of imagination. Picture a lush forest, bathed in soft golden light filtering through the leaves. As you visualize this space, you can hear the gentle rustling of the leaves as a soft breeze passes through. Take a moment to absorb this sound and let it envelop you. The forest air is crisp and refreshing, filled with the earthy scent of pine and rosemary. With each breath you take, inhale the tranquility the forest offers and exhale any tension or worries you might be holding. Now, focus on a narrow path that winds through the trees. As you walk along this path, notice the ground beneath your feet. Feel the soft earth, maybe even the occasional cushion of moss. Each step you take brings you closer to a state of calm. With each footfall, allow yourself to sink deeper into relaxation. Visualize the path extending in front of you, leading you to a beautiful clearing. In this clearing, imagine a peaceful lake. The water is perfectly still, reflecting the vibrant colors of the sky as the sun begins to set. Picture the hues of orange, pink, and purple blending seamlessly together, creating a masterpiece painted by nature. As you gaze upon this serene lake, envision gentle ripples forming as a slight breeze caresses the surface of the water. The sight is tranquil and mesmerizing, inviting you to lose yourself in its beauty. Now, picture yourself sitting at the edge of this lake. You can dip your fingers into the cool water, feeling the refreshing sensation wash over you. This moment captures a pure essence of peace. Allow the stillness of the lake to seep into you. Imagine that with every exhalation, you release any lingering stress or restlessness, sending it away on the gentle ripples across the surface of the water. With this peaceful scene firmly in your mind, let's explore deeper into your imagination. Close your eyes and allow your thoughts to drift to a mountain top. Visualize a majestic mountain, standing tall and proud against a clear blue sky. The view from up here is breathtaking. You can see endless forests, valleys, and streams winding their way through the landscape. This mountain represents strength, stability, and a sense of grounding. As you stand on this mountain peak, feel the cool air brush against your skin. It invigorates you, filling your heart with a sense of empowerment. You can almost hear the whisper of the wind, encouraging you to let go of any burdens that may weigh heavy on your mind. Each breath you take brings in a sense of clarity, while every sigh provides relief. You are connected to this moment, fully present in the beauty around you. Now, journey to a peaceful beach. Picture the soft, powdery sand beneath your feet and the rhythmic sound of the waves lapping gently against the shore. As you walk along the beach, visualize each wave, carrying away any remaining thoughts that do not serve you. The ebb and flow of the water is a reminder of life's natural rhythms and a prompt to be in harmony with them. As you stroll, allow the warmth of the sun to wash over you, filling you with a sense of security and calm. Notice the seagulls soaring high above, effortlessly gliding on invisible currents. They embody freedom, reminding you that you too can release any constraints holding you back. With every grain of sand you step upon, feel the earth supporting you, grounding you in this moment of peace. Return to your serene setting. The lake, the mountain, and the beach exist within you, creating a personal sanctuary. Take a moment to appreciate the beauty of your inner world. Know that any time you wish to revisit these tranquil landscapes, the power to do so lies within your mind. Embrace this opportunity to craft your own stories. Engage your creativity by imagining different places or experiences that resonate with you. Each experience can be tailored to your desires, taking you to new heights of relaxation and peace whenever needed. The art of visualization can transform your state of mind into one that is filled with calmness and positivity. Each image you conjure serves as a gentle reminder that serenity is not just a destination, but a journey that you can embark on at any moment. Your imagination holds the key to a world of tranquility and ease, waiting for you to explore. Sleep restriction therapy is a fascinating behavioral approach designed to enhance the quality of rest. Imagine a method that not only reshapes how your body interacts with sleep, but also helps you discover newfound energy during the day. At the heart of this method is the concept of limiting your time in bed. And it may sound counterintuitive at first, but let's explore how it works and why it can be so effective. To begin, many people often find themselves spending excessive amounts of time lying in bed, whether that be tossing and turning, staring at the ceiling, or engaging in other non-restful activities. This pattern can inadvertently signal to the body that it is okay to be awake in bed. By reducing the total time spent in bed, the brain learns to associate that space solely with restorative rest. It's like teaching a puppy where it should go to sleep, emphasizing that the bed is a place for rest rather than a lounge. The first step in sleep restriction therapy involves determining an individual's average sleep duration. This could be around 5 or 6 hours per night. Once identified, the next phase is to set a consistent sleep schedule, encouraging a fixed bedtime and wake time. This consistency is crucial, as it helps stabilize the body's internal clock. It is essential to maintain this schedule every day of the week, including weekends. Think of it as an agreement your body makes with you, establishing trust in a routine. Next, the focus shifts to the actual time spent in bed. If you're currently averaging 5 hours of sleep per night, you might initially only allow yourself to be in bed for 6 hours. This restricted window not only helps enhance sleep efficiency, but also reduces the likelihood of restlessness. When you are awake for more time during the day, your body naturally starts to feel more inclined to enjoy the benefits of that designated sleep window when the time comes. As you begin to engage with sleep restriction therapy, you will likely experience a sense of the body's natural rhythm. Once your body realizes that the sleep opportunity window is shorter and that it must be efficient in that dedicated time, you may notice a gradual enhancement in how quickly you fall into a restful state. It's similar to an artist working within a limited palette. Restrictions lead to improved creativity and performance. As time progresses and your body adjusts to this method, it may be appropriate to incrementally increase the time allowed in bed. For instance, if after a couple of weeks you find you are consistently sleeping well within your limited window, you might extend it by half an hour. This method encourages the body to refine its sleep drive. The biological need for rest becomes more defined, leading to a more fulfilling rest experience during that time. It is worth noting that while this therapy can be extremely beneficial, it is designed to work best in conjunction with other healthy sleep practices. This may include creating a serene environment conducive to rest, enhancing the bedtime routine, and moderating stimulating activities or substances in the evening. For example, dimming the lights and turning off screens ahead of your scheduled rest can help signal to your body that an important transition is taking place. Another interesting aspect is that during the adjustment phase, many find themselves feeling a little groggy or fatigued. However, this discomfort is generally temporary, and as your body realigns itself to this new pattern, those feelings tend to dissipate. It is a journey of adaptation, and with patience and commitment, the results can be profoundly rewarding. In exploring the method further, lifestyle choices also play a significant role in this process. Regular physical activity can boost overall energy levels, making the designated rest period more effective. Furthermore, Nourishing nutrition can impact sleep quality. Foods rich in magnesium, such as almonds or leafy greens, support the relaxation process, while caffeine and excessive sugar can counter those efforts. In conclusion, sleep restriction therapy demonstrates how behavioral changes can lead to profound improvements in rest quality. By refining your relationship with time spent in bed and establishing a rhythmic routine, you begin a remarkable journey toward greater vitality and efficiency. Remember, your body is adaptable, and with just the right structure and patience, it can learn to embrace a more gratifying experience during your precious time of rest. As you embark on this exploration, keep in mind that discovering what works best for your unique needs is an essential part of the sojourn. Mindfulness meditation is an intriguing practice that encourages a deep awareness of the present moment. It invites individuals to tune into their thoughts, feelings, sensations as they arise, fostering a gentle acceptance of whatever experience is occurring. The essence of mindfulness lies in observing these experiences without judgment, allowing us to connect more fully with the here and now. Imagine sitting in a serene environment, perhaps a quiet room or a lush green park. As you close your eyes, take a moment to notice the rhythm of your breath. Each inhale brings in fresh energy, and every exhale releases tension or distractions. This simple act of paying attention to your breath acts as an anchor, grounding you in the present instead of allowing your mind to wander into the uncertainties of the future or the regrets of the past. One of the most compelling aspects of mindfulness is its ability to help manage everyday stress. When thoughts of past events or future obligations flood your mind, they can create a sense of restlessness. Mindfulness helps shift your focus back to the now, allowing you to observe these thoughts without feeling overwhelmed by them. This practice can break the cycle of worry, creating a space where clarity and calm can emerge. Consider the sensation of your feet on the ground. Feel the surface beneath you and the connection it brings. This awareness can help you feel more centered. What about the sounds around you? Maybe the gentle rustle of leaves or the faint hum of distant conversation. Each sound can draw you back into the present moment, providing an opportunity to immerse yourself in the environment. One approach to mindfulness is to engage in a body scan. This technique involves directing your attention to different parts of your body, starting from the tips of your toes and moving up to the crown of your head. By bringing awareness to each segment, you can detect areas of tension or relaxation. This practice cultivates a deeper connection with your body and can enhance your overall sense of well-being. Mindfulness meditation can also be practiced through mindful walking. Instead of rushing through your day-to-day errands or strolls, you can choose to walk with a heightened awareness. Feel the ground beneath your feet, notice the movement of your legs, or take in the sights around you. This form of meditation encourages you to engage your senses fully, transforming a simple act into a rich experience. Another fascinating aspect of mindfulness is its impact on emotional regulation. It can help you become more aware of your emotional responses and cultivate a healthier relationship with them. For instance, when you encounter frustration or anxiety, mindfulness allows you to acknowledge these feelings without reacting impulsively. You can observe them, understand their origins, and let them settle instead of letting them dictate your actions. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine can be surprisingly simple. Setting aside just a few minutes each day to practice attentiveness can yield profound benefits. Initially, this might feel challenging as the mind tends to wander. However, with patience and persistence, mindfulness can become a rewarding habit. Even mundane activities can be transformed with this practice. When eating, for example, try focusing exclusively on the flavors, textures, and aromas of your food. By savoring each bite, you can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the nourishment you consume. This mindful approach can lead to healthier choices and a greater enjoyment of meals. Connecting with nature is another beautiful way to practice mindfulness. The sights and sounds of a natural environment, chirping birds, flowing water, the rustling of leaves, can enhance your awareness. Perhaps you can take a moment to feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, or the cool breeze brushing against you. Nature has a unique ability to draw us into the moment, offering a perfect backdrop for reflection and serenity. As you journey into the world of mindfulness, remember that every moment spent in awareness is a step toward greater understanding. It fosters a loving relationship with yourself and your experiences. With time, you may discover that this practice enhances not just your moment-to-moment awareness, but also your overall outlook on life. Ultimately, mindfulness meditation is a pathway to enrich everyday experiences. By embracing the present, you open up to life in all its vivid detail. It teaches us to appreciate the beauty in moments we often overlook. Through mindfulness, we learn that every breath can be an invitation to pause, reflect, and reconnect with the world around us. So, whether you choose to sit quietly with your eyes closed, walk mindfully through a park, or simply breathe deeply in your favorite spot at home, know that each practice is an opportunity for growth. Embrace the power of being present and allow mindfulness to weave its magic into the fabric of your daily life. Progressive muscle relaxation is a technique that focuses on systematically tensing and relaxing various muscle groups throughout the body. This practice is designed to help you become more aware of physical sensations, allowing for a deeper state of relaxation. By concentrating on different muscle groups, you can release tension and promote a sense of calm. To begin, it's helpful to find a comfortable position, whether sitting or lying down. Start with your feet. As you take a slow, deep breath in, tense the muscles in your feet tightly. Hold that tension for a count of 5, feeling the tightness and intensity in your feet. Then, as you exhale, let the tension fade away. Notice how your feet feel as they relax. You might observe a sense of heaviness or warmth spreading through them. Next, move your focus to your calves. Inhale deeply and tense the calf muscles by pointing your toes upwards. Hold the tension for a few seconds, then gently release it. Pay attention to the difference in sensation between the tensed state and the relaxed state. As you release, allow your calves to sink into the surface beneath you. Shift your focus to your thighs. Tense your thigh muscles by pressing your legs together. Hold this tension. Take a moment to really gauge how it feels. On the exhale, let go of that tightness and feel how your thighs relax. With awareness, observe the soothing release of tension that travels through your legs. Moving up, concentrate on your buttocks. Squeeze these muscles tightly for a count of 5. Feel the intensity before loosening and allowing your body to sink further into relaxation. You might find that with each release, you feel a wave of calm wash over you. Now, turn your attention to your stomach. As you inhale, draw your belly in and tense the abdominal muscles. Hold for a brief moment, then let it all go. With each breath out, feel the muscles loosening and your body softening. Notice how relaxing your stomach helps to calm your entire being. Next, focus on your back. It plays an essential role in your overall posture and well-being. As you take a deep breath in, Arch your back slightly and tense the muscles along your spine. Hold that position. When you release, imagine letting go of any built-up stress or discomfort in your back, allowing it to relax completely. As you progress, shift your attention to your shoulders. This is an area where many people store tension. Inhale and raise your shoulders towards your ears, a common instinct when feeling stressed. Hold that tension, then let it drop as you exhale. Sense the difference now as your shoulders lie relaxed, releasing any burdens they may have been carrying. Now, focus on your arms. Clench your fists tightly, bringing the tension all the way up to your forearms. Feel every little muscle engaging. Then, release and allow your arms to completely relax, feeling the energy ebb away as you let your hands rest comfortably. Finally, bring your awareness to your face. Scrunch your facial muscles tightly, your forehead, eyes, and lips. Hold that expression for a few seconds, and then soften every part of your face. You may notice how relaxing your face creates a ripple effect, easing tension throughout your whole body. By systematically tensing and then releasing these muscle groups, you've not only practiced progressive muscle relaxation, but have also fostered a greater awareness of how tension manifests physically. This process can enhance your overall well-being and lead to improved relaxation and calmness. In everyday life, you can utilize this technique whenever you notice tension building up. Whether you're working at a desk, feeling overwhelmed, or simply seeking a moment of tranquility, progressive muscle relaxation serves as a powerful tool. Engaging in this practice enables you to recognize where your body holds stress and allows you to cultivate a habitual response to tension. As you become familiar with progressive muscle relaxation, it may also help to integrate visualization techniques. For instance, imagine each body part as a balloon. As you tense the muscles, visualize the balloon inflating, filled with air. When you release, picture the balloon deflating, becoming light and relaxed. This method can also serve as a momentary escape from the demands of life. Taking just a few minutes to engage in this relaxation can create a space of peace amid the chaos. In turn, this calmness can bring clarity to your mind and improve your ability to tackle tasks with renewed focus and energy. Progressive muscle relaxation emphasizes the mind-body connection, reinforcing the relationship between physical sensations and emotional well-being. Over time, this practice can help build resilience, enabling you to face stressors more effectively. In essence, what began as a simple technique can evolve into a meaningful practice that enhances both your physical and mental health. By incorporating progressive muscle relaxation into your routine, you give yourself the gift of awareness and tranquility, creating a nurturing environment for your whole being. Thought stopping is a fascinating cognitive technique that can serve as a powerful tool for those who find their minds racing with thoughts. Imagine your mind as a busy highway where cars represent thoughts. Sometimes, this highway becomes congested, creating a chaotic scene that makes it hard to focus or relax. Thought stopping acts as a traffic signal, allowing you to pause and redirect the flow of your thoughts. This technique involves using mental cues to interrupt and manage those racing thoughts. When you notice your mind spiraling into overdrive, you can gently remind yourself to pause. Visualize a stop sign vividly in your mind. This simple yet effective image sends a clear message to your brain to momentarily halt those racing thoughts. You may find it helpful to think of a particular word or phrase that resonates with you. Words like pause, breathe, or reset can serve as effective mental signals. When you repeat this word in your mind, it invites a sense of stillness and allows you to gain control over the noise. One way to practice this is through structured exercises. Picture yourself sitting comfortably in a quiet space. As thoughts begin to swirl around you, imagine those thoughts as leaves floating down a calm river. Visualize each leaf representing a different thought, big or small, drifting gently by. With each passing leaf, use your chosen mental cue to acknowledge it and allow it to pass without giving it too much energy or attention. It is essential to remember that thought stopping is not about suppressing your thoughts, but rather about creating a safe distance from them. Consider it as stepping back to observe, rather than being swept away by the rush of ideas. Think of it as a way to create a mental sanctuary, a place where you can retreat when the world feels overwhelming or your thoughts feel unmanageable. Over time, the practice of thought stopping can enhance your awareness of negative thinking patterns. As you become accustomed to recognizing those racing thoughts, you'll find it easier to navigate daily stressors. It's a skill that can be integrated into various aspects of your life. For instance, if you're facing a challenging situation at work, instead of letting anxiety spiral, you can use thought stopping to regain clarity and focus. This technique is also useful when preparing for events that typically provoke anxiety. Before a big performance, presentation, or important conversation, taking a moment to utilize thought stopping can help clear your mind and recalibrate your focus. Visualizing your cues and practicing mental stillness can improve your confidence and enhance your overall experience. Another interesting aspect is the role of visualization in thought stopping. Creating a vivid mental image of a tranquil scene can serve as a powerful companion to this technique. Envision a serene beach with soft waves gently lapping at the shore. As you imagine this scene, use your mental cues to help you release any tensions. Picture each wave washing away stress, creating a gentle rhythm that synchronizes with your breath. As you immerse yourself in this mental visualization, it becomes easier to interrupt the racing thoughts. Consistency is crucial when working with thought stopping. The more frequently you practice, the more natural it becomes. Like any skill, it may take time to develop the ability to recognize and interrupt those racing thoughts effectively. Each attempt is an opportunity to strengthen this mental muscle, making it easier to apply the technique in the future. Engaging with thought stopping can also open up a new layer of self-awareness. By paying attention to your thoughts, you may uncover patterns you weren't previously aware of. Are there recurring themes or concerns that pop up? Recognizing these thought patterns can help you understand your emotional landscape better. With this understanding, you can work on addressing the root causes of these thoughts. Moreover, as you hone this technique, it can lead to a ripple effect on your overall well-being. A quieter mind enables you to enjoy moments fully, whether it's engaging in conversations, appreciating nature, or savoring simple joys in everyday life. You may find that it enhances your creativity, allowing new ideas to surface as your mind becomes less cluttered. Finally, remember that each journey into thought stopping is unique. Everyone experiences racing thoughts differently, and you may discover that certain mental cues resonate more deeply with you than others. It's an opportunity for personal exploration and growth. As you navigate through this practice, be kind to yourself and embrace the process of learning. Thought stopping is not merely a technique. It is a path to cultivating a more peaceful and intentional mindset. And with each step taken towards that quiet place within, you might just find it easier to embark on countless enriching experiences in your daily life. So take a breath, visualize your cues, and enjoy the ride along your mental highway. Box breathing is a powerful technique that combines intentional rhythm with the breath, allowing for a gradual calming of the mind and body. This method is based on a simple pattern, often described as having 4 equal parts, which creates a sense of balance and stability. The beauty of box breathing lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. Picture a square. Each side represents a phase of the breathing cycle: inhalation, holding the breath; exhalation, and finally, holding the breath again. Imagine this square visualized in your mind as you engage in the practice. You will gently breathe in through your nose, filling your lungs with air while counting to 4. This inhalation phase serves not only to gather oxygen, but also to instill a feeling of fullness and expansion throughout your body. After reaching the count of 4, pause for a moment. This is not just a break. It creates a sense of awareness and reflection. In this holding phase, allow stillness to settle in. You can visualize nurturing energy being stored in your body, preparing for the next release. As you count to 4 in your mind, focus on the quiet enveloping you, the calm growing within. Next comes the exhalation phase. Slowly release the breath through your mouth. Still adhering to the 4 count, imagine the air leaving your body as a gentle wind, carrying away any tension or stress. This release can feel liberating as you visualize lightness flooding your being with each breath out. It is not merely about emptying your lungs. It is about letting go of whatever may have been weighing you down. Following this, return to a pause. Just as you did after your inhale, you will hold your breath once more for a count of 4. In this moment, reflect on the sensation of emptiness. Notice how your body feels without air, how the muscles may relax more naturally in this state. A sense of serenity can wash over you as you prepare to cycle back into the rhythm. Repeating these steps can bring about remarkable benefits. Box breathing can lower your heart rate and promote feelings of tranquility. When stressors arise in everyday life, the structured nature of this practice acts like a grounding tool. Picture yourself in a difficult situation, and instead of responding impulsively, taking a moment to engage in box breathing. In that pause, you can recenter and think more clearly. This technique has been employed by many high-performance individuals, including athletes and military personnel. They utilize box breathing to maintain focus and composure in high-pressure situations. Picture an experienced athlete before a crucial game, employing this method to block out distractions and to hone in on their performance. By optimizing their breathing, they achieve a heightened state of readiness, both physically and mentally. As you begin to explore box breathing in your own life, consider creating a conducive environment. Choose a comfortable and quiet place where distractions are minimal. Engage in the practice while seated or lying down, whatever feels most natural for you. Set a timer if it helps you stay focused during your practice, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the experience with each cycle. Even when faced with busy moments, integrating box breathing into your routine can become a cherished habit. Whether transitioning between tasks at work or unwinding after a long day, carving out meaningful time for this practice can enhance your overall well-being. Feel free to experiment with the length of each count. While 4 is the traditional standard, adjusting the count to suit your comfort can yield even more personal adaptability. By consciously tuning into your breath through box breathing, you open up the door to a deeper connection with yourself. As you become familiar with the rhythm, let it weave into the fabric of your daily life. Over time, you may come to appreciate the increased clarity and calmness that it provides, enriching both your emotional and physical landscapes. Each time the cycle unfolds, embrace the moment as an opportunity to nourish your body and mind. With each breath in, remind yourself of possibility, and with each breath out, release tension and anxiety. Allow the structured simplicity of box breathing to create a deep sense of peace, nurturing a state of well-being that you can carry with you wherever you go. In this practice, you may discover not just a method of breath control, but a pathway to resilience. As life presents challenges, being equipped with tools like box breathing can spur you forward with grace and steadiness. So try engaging with this simple yet profound practice and witness how it transforms your relationship with your breath, your emotions, and ultimately yourself. Body scan meditation is a practice that invites you to take a gentle mental journey through each part of your body, creating a deeper awareness of how you feel. It often begins by finding a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, allowing your body to relax into the surface below you. As you settle in, you can start to focus on the sensations in your body, letting go of distractions and immersing yourself in the present moment. To begin this exploration, turn your attention to your feet. Notice how they rest against the ground, feeling the weight of your body pressing down. You might feel sensations such as warmth, tingling, or even tightness. Observe these feelings without judgment. Simply noticing what is there can bring a sense of awareness and understanding to your physical state. As your focus moves upward, you can shift your attention to your ankles and calves. Here, you may identify areas of tension or comfort. Are your muscles relaxed, or do you sense any tightness? Just recognize what's happening, letting those sensations wash over you. If tightness is present, you can consciously allow it to soften, inviting ease to replace tension. Continuing upwards, move to your knees and thighs. With each breath, envision inhaling relaxation and exhaling any discomfort or strain. This part of your body supports you in many activities, often bearing the stress of your daily movements. Acknowledging any sensations in this area without rushing can deepen your understanding, promoting a sense of letting go. Take your time as you progress to your hips and lower back. These areas can often hold significant stress from sitting or standing for long periods. Gently breathe into these areas, imagining each breath creating space and lightness. Allow your awareness to envelop these regions, recognizing where your muscles might be clenching or holding on. Next, let your focus rise to your abdomen and chest. These areas are integral to our breath and emotional state. As you breathe deeply, notice the rise and fall of your chest. Is it open and relaxed, or does it feel constricted? By noticing these sensations, you can evoke a greater sense of calm. Picture each breath igniting warmth and relaxation, allowing any tightness to dissolve. As your awareness continues to travel upward, reach your shoulders and neck. These regions are common repositories for tension. Imagine the warmth of relaxation flowing through your shoulders, loosening any tightness. You might even envision a gentle stream washing over you, carrying away stress and fatigue. Feel your neck becoming lighter, as if all the burdens you carry are lifted away. Finally, allow your awareness to travel to your head and face. Here, you may notice the tension that resides in areas such as your jaw, forehead, or around the eyes. These small muscle groups can hold a significant amount of strain. As you observe any sensation, envision releasing that tension with your next exhale. Your jaw can unclench, your forehead can smooth, and your facial muscles can soften. As you complete this body scan, take a moment to check in with your entire body as a whole. Feel the connection between all these parts. Can you sense the tranquility that emerges from this journey? By developing an understanding of how your body feels, you engage in a process of nurturing self-awareness. This practice fosters a deeper connection between your mind and body, encouraging you to listen and respond to what you need. By regularly practicing body scan meditation, you can cultivate a lasting awareness of your physical sensations, creating pathways to relaxation and contentment. This gentle exploration can be a tool for managing stress and tension, enhancing emotional regulation, and leading to a more rewarding understanding of yourself. In the buzzing routine of daily life, dedicating time to this practice allows you to slow down and connect with yourself. Whether it's a few minutes after work or a quiet moment during the day, this body scan inspires a sense of calm and helps ground you in the present. The practice is a gentle reminder of the importance of awareness, embracing a state of being that encourages peace within. As you conclude this journey, remember that this practice is always available to you. Each session can vary as you discover new sensations or release different types of tension. Allow each experience to be unique, welcoming whatever feelings arise in your body and mind. With practice, you may find a renewed sense of ease and clarity that enhances your daily life, encouraging a mindful approach to everything you do. In our busy lives, it is all too common to find ourselves caught up in a whirlwind of thoughts, especially when it's time to unwind. This naturally can lead to a situation where the mind races and it becomes tough to quiet those swirling ideas. One interesting technique that has gained popularity for easing this mental chatter is called cognitive shuffle. This technique revolves around the simple yet effective concept of using random words or images to distract the mind from its persistent patterns of thinking. Imagine for a moment sitting in a peaceful environment. There's a soft glow of light filtering through the curtains, and you can hear a gentle rustle of leaves outside. Instead of succumbing to the routine thoughts about your day, your tasks ahead, or any lingering worries, you begin to engage in a mental game. You might start by picturing or saying a random word. It could be anything. Consider the word apple. Visualize the bright red fruit, feel its smooth surface, and imagine its crisp texture. As you dive deeper into this imagery, your mind begins to shift focus. Next, perhaps you move on to a different word. Let's try ocean. Picture the vast expanse of water under a clear blue sky, the sound of waves kissing the shore, and the scent of salty air. The rhythm of your thoughts starts to align with the ebb and flow of the ocean, allowing you a momentary escape from your busy mind. This kind of distraction can be incredibly helpful since it redirects your brain's activity away from stressors and into a more serene space. As you continue this practice, you can either focus on individual words or even create a sequence of them. Picture mountain. Envision the strength and stability of a towering peak. Perhaps follow it with cloud, imagining a soft, fluffy formation gently drifting through the sky, slowly changing shape. The beauty of the cognitive shuffle resides in its randomness. Each new word or image brings a fresh canvas for your imagination, allowing you to paint your own mental picture without being tethered to your daily concerns. You might even want to create categories for the words you choose. For example, animals can be one theme. Imagine elephant with its majestic presence and wisdom, followed by butterfly, a delicate creature representing transformation and beauty. By shifting between categories, your brain remains engaged, but not overwhelmed, creating a gentle distraction that can offer a sweet release. This technique not only helps in creating a sense of calm, but also encourages creativity. The more whimsical or unusual the words you select, the more engaged your mind can become. Words like rainbow or jungle can spark vivid visualization, where you can almost hear the colors of the rainbow singing and feel the vibrant energy of the jungle. Cognitive shuffle also centers on the concept of novelty. Humans thrive on new and interesting stimuli. By presenting your mind with random, delightful images or words, you cultivate curiosity and keep your interest piqued, without spiraling into the familiar loops of thoughts that often become overwhelming. Reflect on this. Imagine a scenario where you enjoy visualizing space, a vast universe filled with stars and galaxies. The word star allows you to envision glittering celestial bodies, while the word galaxy opens the door to swirling colors and majestic formations. Each visualization can serve not only as a distraction, but as an exploration, transporting you far away from the mundane. As you practice this technique more, you will notice patterns in your thought processes. It might take some experimentation to find what resonates best with you. Some may prefer softer, nature-related words, while others might be drawn to vibrant and dynamic images. You might wonder if this is something new in the realm of cognitive techniques. In fact, cognitive shuffle is rooted in our understanding of cognitive psychology. Our brains are wired in fascinating ways, and recognizing that can empower you to steer your thoughts in directions that are more fulfilling and tranquil. At the heart of this method is the recognition that our thoughts need not follow a linear path. Like clouds that shift and change shape, so too can our thoughts. Embrace the beauty of randomness and let your imagination roam freely. So the next time you find yourself battling a flood of thoughts, consider trying the cognitive shuffle technique. Surround yourself with a comforting atmosphere. Quiet your surroundings and give yourself permission to drift into a world formed by the randomness of words and images. It's a world where your imagination can flourish and your mind can take a much-needed respite. As you let go, engage in this playful exploration and guide yourself away from the noise, you'll find that your experience becomes an enchanting journey through creativity and color. Gratitude journaling is a practice that can enrich your life in so many ways. At its core, gratitude journaling is about recognizing and appreciating the good things around you. Imagine each day as a blank canvas. Filling it with the vibrant colors of gratitude can create a masterpiece of positivity in your life. When you take a moment to write or think about what you're grateful for, you shift your focus from what might be troubling you to what brings you joy. It could be something as simple as the warmth of the sun on your skin or the laughter shared with a friend. Each small appreciation adds more light to your day. Consider starting with the small things. Did you enjoy a tasty meal today? Did a stranger smile at you? These seemingly small moments can hold immense value. By acknowledging them, you begin to cultivate a mindset that recognizes and embraces positivity in everyday life. This is not just an exercise in writing. It's a way of retraining your brain to notice the abundance around you. Writing in your journal can be a transformative experience. When you put pen to paper, you create a tangible record of your thoughts. As you recount moments of gratitude, you might find that you remember things you hadn't considered before. You might realize how grateful you are for the love of your family, or how blessed you are to have the opportunity to pursue your passions. These reflections can lead to deeper insights about what really matters to you. In addition to writing, you can also practice this concept mentally. As you wind down for the evening, take a moment to reflect on your day in your mind. Think about 3 things that brought you joy or comfort. This mental exercise can be soothing and create a sense of peace before you transition into the next part of your day. Another lovely aspect of gratitude journaling is its ability to foster a sense of connection. When you express gratitude for others, such as a friend who offered support or a colleague who challenged you to grow, you not only acknowledge their impact on your life, but also strengthen your relationships. Gratitude can be contagious. The more you express it, the more you may inspire those around you to do the same. You might choose to focus on different themes in your gratitude practice as well. One day, you could concentrate on people who have influenced you in a positive way. Another day might lead you to reflect on nature and the beauty you encounter, from blooming flowers to the sound of rustling leaves. By varying your focus, you keep the practice fresh and inviting, making it something you look forward to. As you delve deeper into your gratitude journaling, you may find that your perception of challenges shifts. When faced with difficulties, acknowledging what you are grateful for can serve as a grounding force. It enables you to recognize that while situations may be tough, there are always reasons to hope and to be thankful. This realization can empower you to face obstacles with a more constructive attitude. Furthermore, the act of gratitude journaling can have lasting benefits beyond the moment of reflection. Studies show that regularly engaging in gratitude practices can enhance mental well-being. It can help reduce feelings of anxiety and depression, cultivate resilience, and help improve overall life satisfaction. Knowing this can serve as even more motivation to embrace this simple yet effective practice. At its heart, gratitude journaling is an invitation to be present. It encourages you to slow down and take stock of your experiences. In a fast-paced world where it's easy to overlook the little things, making an effort to document what you appreciate can be a powerful tool for enhancing your daily life. You might find joy in expanding your gratitude list. Rather than just focusing on the big events or achievements, take notice of the everyday occurrences that bring a smile to your face. The little moments, like sipping your morning coffee or enjoying a good book, can turn into profound sources of gratitude when you give them your attention. Incorporating gratitude journaling into your life does not need to be a time-consuming task. Just a few minutes each day can create a ripple effect of positivity in your life. Even a few lines can be enough to express what you feel. Whether you choose to write in a journal, type on your computer, or simply reflect mentally, the key is consistency. As you embrace this practice, you may also discover your unique style of gratitude journaling. Some individuals might prefer writing elaborate entries, while others find joy in listing brief notes. You may enjoy integrating quotes or affirmations that inspire you as part of your gratitude journey. Remember, the power of gratitude lies not just in the act of writing or thinking, but also in the energy it generates. Feeling thankful can uplift your mood and spark joy within your heart, creating a positive flow that can influence various aspects of your life. So, whether you pick up your journal tonight or simply take a moment to pause and reflect, allow the warmth of gratitude to fill your mind. Embrace this practice, and you'll likely find that gratitude has the ability to transform your perception of the world, bringing forth a sense of peace and contentment. By actively choosing to notice and appreciate the good around you, you cultivate positive energy that stays with you long after you put your pen down or finish your thoughts. Paradoxical intention is an intriguing concept in the realm of psychology, particularly when it comes to understanding the complexities of our minds and behaviors. At its core, paradoxical intention involves the idea of deliberately trying to do the very thing you wish to avoid or fear. This may sound counterproductive, yet it taps into a profound psychological principle that can lead to unexpected results. Imagine standing on the edge of a diving board. At that moment, you might feel the urge to leap into the water. However, if you start thinking about all the reasons why you shouldn't jump, perhaps fearing the splash or the cold water, you may find yourself remaining perched on that board for far longer than you intended. The more you think about staying on the board, the more it becomes a mental battle. Now, what if you decided to embrace that fear? What if you consciously told yourself to resist the urge to jump? Paradoxically, this might actually encourage you to dive in. This fascinating phenomenon is often applied in the context of sleep struggles and insomnia. Many individuals find themselves trapped in a cycle of attempting to force themselves to sleep, which can lead to anxiety and frustration. Each tick of the clock amplifies the pressure, creating a paradox where the very effort to fall asleep keeps them awake. When they shift focus and instead attempt to stay awake, the situation often transforms dramatically. Picture a person lying in bed, glancing at the clock every few minutes, grappling with the urgent desire to drift off. The tension builds as they stress about how tired they will be the next day. What if they turn that stress upside down? What if they decided to try their hardest to stay awake instead? Suddenly, the focus shifts from the anxiety of falling asleep to a more playful, light-hearted intention to resist slumber. In this scenario, the individual might begin to engage with their thoughts instead of fearing them. They could consider the mundane details of their day or think of their favorite activities. By inviting a sense of control, the pressure diminishes. It's much like being in a crowded room, feeling the urge to leave, but instead deciding to appreciate the conversations happening around you. The more you try to concentrate on staying awake, the more naturally the body can ease into a restful state. Research supports this curious strategy. Behavioral scientists have observed that when individuals put less pressure on themselves to fall asleep, there's a notable decrease in anxiety. This reduction in pressure often allows feelings of calmness to flow in, leading the body's rhythms to find their natural pace. The mind quiets, distractions fade away, and, surprisingly, the very act of trying to stay awake can create the optimal conditions for relaxation. This approach also reflects a broader theme in behavioral psychology, the power of paradox. Just as in the example of the diving board, where confronting fear leads to action, embracing the idea of staying alert can unlock the door to restfulness. It plays heavily into the concept of acceptance, the idea that relinquishing control can often yield the best results. Imagine a person who loves to read. If they're feeling pressured by the idea of sleeping, they might think that finding a gripping story will help. However, if they tell themselves they'll read just a few more pages while trying their hardest to resist sleep, this can often lead to a sense of comfort. The narrative unfolds, naturally guiding them toward relaxation without the oppressive weight of need or expectation. Interestingly, this concept reveals much about our struggles with control in various aspects of life. Throughout history, people have often found that surrendering to experiences rather than battling against them can yield unexpected insights and moments of clarity. This principle applies not only to sleep, but to many facets of human existence, encouraging us to explore the spaces between our wants and our action. It is essential to recognize that while paradoxical intention can be a helpful strategy, it is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Just as each person's journey is unique, the application of this approach will vary from individual to individual. Some might find immediate relief, while others may need to experiment with different methods to see what resonates with them. The exploration of these pathways can serve to deepen one's understanding of their own responses and needs. As we navigate through our days, it can be valuable to embrace the unpredictable nature of our thoughts and feelings. The act of approaching situations with curiosity, as opposed to rigid expectations, opens a vast landscape for personal growth. When you adopt a playful disposition toward challenges, including those we face at night, you invite a sense of serenity into your life. So, The next time you find yourself grappling with restlessness, remember the power of letting go. Embrace the idea of trying to stay awake as a form of liberation, an opportunity to transmute pressure into freedom. As you explore this delicate balance, you may just find that the unexpected can lead you to the most delightful places. In the rhythm of life, sometimes letting go is the best way to find exactly what you need. Autogenic training is a fascinating self-relaxation technique that taps into the power of the mind to promote a sense of well-being and calmness. This method was developed in the early 20th century by a German psychiatrist named Johannes Heinrich Schultz. The term autogenic stems from the idea of generating a state of relaxation from within oneself, emphasizing the connection between our mental and physical states. At its core, autogenic training involves a series of simple yet effective affirmations or visualizations meant to evoke feelings of warmth and heaviness throughout the body. This perception is not just an arbitrary sensation, but is deeply tied to our body's response to stress and tension. By consciously focusing on these sensations, individuals can train their minds to alleviate stress and create a state of relaxation. Let's delve deeper into how this process works. Imagine sitting comfortably or lying down in a peaceful environment. The first step is to find a position that feels natural, allowing your body to feel relaxed and settled. With your eyes closed, you begin to engage your mind with specific phrases designed to evoke the sensations of warmth and heaviness. For instance, one of the classic phrases often used in autogenic training is "My arms and legs are heavy." By repeating this affirmation, you encourage your body to relax and let go of any tension. It's almost as if you're giving your muscles permission to unwind completely. As you say this to yourself, you might actually begin to notice that your limbs feel more grounded, as if they are being gently pulled toward the earth. The next affirmation might be, "My heartbeat is calm and regular." By focusing on your heartbeat, you can create a sense of tranquility that resonates throughout your entire body. This affirmation serves to remind you of the natural rhythm of your body, allowing you to connect with your inner self and promote a state of peace. Moving on, you might say, "My forehead is cool and relaxed." This particular focus helps to ease tension from a common area where stress accumulates. As you think about cooling your forehead, you may visualize a gentle breeze sweeping across your skin, bringing with it a wave of relaxation. This imagery can be powerfully soothing, promoting clarity and a sense of calm. Another affirmation to explore could be, "My stomach is calm." This step is essential as it encourages a sense of comfort and stability in your core, which is often where feelings of anxiety can manifest. You might envision waves gently rolling over a serene beach, creating a rhythm that mirrors the tranquility you'll find within yourself. Throughout the practice, the sensations of warmth, heaviness, and relaxation can help to create a holistic feeling of well-being. It's as if you're wrapping yourself in a warm blanket of peace, allowing stress and worries to melt away. Additionally, autogenic training can be practiced daily or whenever you feel the need to tune into your body and mind. The beauty of this technique is in its accessibility. It does not require any special equipment or a specific location. With just your focus and intention, you can embark on this journey to relaxation wherever you may be. Consider how your environment can enhance this experience. Finding a quiet space, free of distractions, can profoundly impact the effectiveness of these affirmations. Similarly, soft lighting, or even the sound of gentle music can create an atmosphere conducive to relaxation. Moreover, incorporating visual aids can also add an interesting dimension to the practice. Picture yourself lying next to a calming lake, the sun's warm rays enveloping you in a sense of safety and comfort. Imagining such scenes helps reinforce the affirmations, giving your mind and body a vivid context to ease into. The versatility of autogenic training allows you to tailor the experience to your personal preferences. Some individuals may prefer to add their affirmations that focus on specific areas of tension, such as, "My shoulders are relaxed," or "My mind is clear and serene." Customizing the practice makes it uniquely yours and further enhances its effectiveness. As you become more accustomed to this technique, you may notice its benefits permeating other aspects of your daily life. The skills developed through autogenic training, such as heightened self-awareness and relaxation, can aid in managing stress, improving concentration, and fostering a general sense of joy. In summary, autogenic training invites you to tap into your body's innate ability to relax through simple affirmations and focused visualization. It's an empowering practice that emphasizes the connection between mind and body. By cultivating warmth and heaviness, you can unlock a peaceful state, embracing the stillness within and around you as you navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. Can you imagine experiencing this transformative practice in your day-to-day life, creating your oasis of tranquility whenever you please? The journey of self-relaxation is just a thought away. Let the warmth and heaviness guide you toward a more serene existence. Diaphragmatic breathing, often referred to as deep breathing or abdominal breathing, is a technique that focuses on engaging the diaphragm, a dome-shaped muscle located at the base of the lungs. This method of breathing is not only a natural and efficient way to enhance the oxygen supply to the body, but it also serves as a powerful tool for relaxation and stress management. When practicing diaphragmatic breathing, the primary goal is to allow the diaphragm to fully expand and contract during the breathing process. Traditionally, many people tend to breathe shallowly, often using their chest muscles instead of their diaphragm. This shallow breathing pattern can lead to increased feelings of anxiety, heightened stress levels, and even fatigue. In contrast, engaging the diaphragm encourages a fuller and deeper breath, leading to a cascade of beneficial effects on both the body and mind. To understand how diaphragmatic breathing influences our physiological state, let's consider what happens when we breathe deeply. As you inhale through your nose, the diaphragm moves downward. This downward movement creates more space in the chest cavity, allowing the lungs to fill with air more completely. With each breath, the abdomen rises as more air is drawn in, and then, as you exhale slowly, the abdomen naturally falls. This rhythm not only helps maximize oxygen intake, but also assists the body in expelling carbon dioxide effectively. Engaging in diaphragmatic breathing activates the body's parasympathetic nervous system. This system is responsible for the relaxation response, which helps in countering the fight-or-flight reaction triggered by stress. As the body shifts into this state, heart rates begin to slow and blood pressure decreases, fostering a sense of calm. Moreover, this shift can quiet the mind, making it easier to focus or reflect without the distractions of racing thoughts. For example, imagine you are standing in a quiet garden filled with vibrant flowers and the gentle sounds of nature. As you inhale, visualize the fresh scent of blooming flowers entering your body, filling your lungs with tranquility. Notice how your abdomen rises as you draw in this calming energy. As you exhale, picture the stress and tension, leaving your body like a soft breeze sweeping through the trees. The rhythmic nature of this breathing transforms your surroundings, creating a peaceful atmosphere where you feel centered and grounded. Diaphragmatic breathing can easily be integrated into daily routines. Whether it's practiced in the morning to start the day with clarity or during moments of pause throughout the day, this technique allows you to reconnect with your breath. Even during challenging moments, taking a few moments to consciously engage in diaphragmatic breathing can help you regain control and find balance. One way to practice this technique is by sitting comfortably in a chair or lying flat on your back. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. As you breathe in deeply through your nose, direct your breath toward your abdomen, allowing it to rise rather than your chest. Observing the rise and fall of your belly helps reinforce the practice, ensuring you are engaging your diaphragm fully. Aim for a leisurely exhale through pursed lips, which can enhance the release of tension. Incorporating mindful attention to your breath can transform how you experience everyday activities. During tasks, such as walking, eating, or even listening to music, remember to take a moment to check in with your breath. By bringing awareness to this fundamental aspect of life, you can cultivate a greater sense of peace and contentment. Interestingly, research supports the benefits of diaphragmatic breathing. Studies have shown that individuals who regularly practice this technique report lower levels of anxiety and improved overall emotional well-being. Teachers, therapists, and wellness practitioners often recommend it for its efficacy in promoting relaxation and reducing stress. In a world that often feels frenetic, finding moments to engage the diaphragm can act as a breath of fresh air. Each mindful breath serves as a reminder of the present, allowing you to appreciate the beauty around you while grounding yourself in the here and now. As you harness the power of your breath, you may feel a sense of empowerment and calm wash over you, allowing your thoughts and emotions to flow more freely. Fostering a practice of diaphragmatic breathing unlocks a pathway to resilience, where managing stress becomes more natural. It becomes not just a technique, but a lifestyle choice, nourishing mental clarity and physical vitality. With every inhale, envision a world where you remain poised and composed amidst life's challenges, fully embracing the richness of your experience. Thus, as you explore diaphragmatic breathing, embrace the notion that each breath offers an opportunity for connection. Connection to your body, to your surroundings, and to the present moment creates an inviting space for caring thoughts, gentle feelings, and lasting peace. In the art of breathing deeply, you will discover a wellspring of tranquility and renewed strength at your fingertips, akin to a gentle tide that ebbs and flows, supporting you in all that you pursue. Sleep hypnosis is a fascinating subject that intertwines the power of suggestion with the natural processes of the mind. At its core, sleep hypnosis is about helping individuals achieve a state of deep relaxation and tranquility, allowing them to drift into a soothing state of restfulness. Imagine a gentle river flowing through a serene valley. The sound of water softly trickling over smooth stones creates a constant, calming rhythm that lulls the mind into a peaceful state. This imagery is similar to what happens during sleep hypnosis, where creative visualization plays a crucial role. The mind is guided to visualize calming scenes that promote relaxation, making it easier for thoughts to settle down. In this state, the subconscious mind becomes more receptive to positive suggestions. Consider a moment when you felt completely at ease, perhaps lying on a warm beach with the sun gently kissing your skin. Sleep hypnosis aims to recreate that comforting environment, filling the mind with positive affirmations like "I am safe, I am at peace, and I can let go of my worries." These suggestions help dissolve tension and anxiety, replacing them with a sense of calm. Research shows that the use of hypnotic suggestion can lead to significant physiological changes. When individuals engage with relaxed imagery, their heart rate slows, breathing becomes deeper, and muscle tension decreases. This physical shift mirrors what happens naturally during deep relaxation, and it creates a fertile ground for regeneration and renewal. As an individual drifts into this peaceful state, the everyday clutter of thoughts begins to fade away. For instance, have you ever found yourself lying in bed, replaying the events of the day in your mind? Sleep hypnosis helps shift that focus, allowing the mind to gently release those thoughts. Instead, it encourages the mind to delve into pleasant experiences, like a peaceful forest or a starlit night sky, which can create a comforting sensation of restfulness. Additionally, sleep hypnosis can aid those seeking to develop healthier habits and a more positive outlook. By reinforcing positive beliefs and desired behaviors, the subconscious mind can begin to align with those intentions. Imagine standing atop a beautiful mountain, surveying a vast, breathtaking landscape. In this metaphorical space of the mind, you are empowered to envision your aspirations and recognize your ability to create change in your life, all while feeling at ease. Connecting the body and mind is another key element of sleep hypnosis. By focusing on breathing techniques, an individual learns to calm the breath and awaken a sense of harmony between the body's rhythms and mental peace. Picture how your breath flows in waves, rising and falling like the soft swell of the ocean. This rhythmic pattern not only enhances relaxation, but also forms a bridge to deeper levels of consciousness, where powerful suggestions reside. As each layer of stress melts away, the mind becomes open to the natural healing processes that occur during periods of relaxation. Think of a garden where regular watering and nurturing led to blooming flowers and thriving plants. Just as care is essential for a garden's growth, so too is creating an environment conducive to rejuvenation within the mind. Sleep hypnosis cultivates this nurturing atmosphere by reinforcing a sense of safety and comfort, allowing for the release of pent-up stress and anxiety. It is essential to remember that everyone's experience with sleep hypnosis can vary. Some may find themselves achieving deep relaxation quickly, while others might take a bit longer to sink into that state. Regardless of the journey, finding solace in this practice can be immensely rewarding. Each session builds upon the last, creating a foundation of relaxation and calm that can lead to a harmonious routine. In today's fast-paced world, we often overlook the importance of carving out time for ourselves. Through the practice of sleep hypnosis, individuals can create a sanctuary within their minds, a personal retreat where worries and stress can be set aside. Picture a serene mountain lake, still and reflective. Each session of hypnotic suggestion can help you access this refuge, a place where peace resides and where you can draw strength for the busy days ahead. Lastly, the beauty of sleep hypnosis lies in its accessibility. With just a few moments of guidance, individuals can learn to harness these skills independently. It becomes a personal tool, ready to be used whenever needed. As you explore this process further, you may discover its potential to enrich not just moments of restfulness, but to enhance overall well-being. So, as thoughts begin to quiet and the mind embraces calmness, allow yourself to picture these tranquil scenes and create your own sanctuary. With every passing moment, the imagery and suggestions become your companions, guiding you on a journey towards deep relaxation, peace, and comfort. Let your imagination flow freely, like a gentle stream, nurturing an untroubled mind and fostering a sense of ease that lingers long after the session has ended. What if you could transform your evenings into a peaceful journey of rest and rejuvenation? Just as the world around you settles into silence and stillness, so too can your inner self find harmony. Let that soothing voyage begin. Self-compassion is a powerful tool that allows us to reconnect with our inner selves in a nurturing way. It invites us to step away from the harsh judgments that often crowd our minds and instead embrace a gentler, more forgiving perspective. This practice can create a serene mental environment where peace and relaxation can flourish. Begin by finding a comfortable position, allowing your body to settle into a state of ease. Take a moment to notice the sensations in your body. As you focus on your breath, let it flow in and out effortlessly, creating a rhythm that calms your mind. Imagine, with each breath, you are inviting in warmth and kindness, and with each exhalation, you are releasing tension and self-doubt. This simple act can transform your mental landscape. Now, consider a moment where you felt inadequate or overwhelmed by your thoughts. Instead of critiquing yourself for these feelings, try to observe them with a sense of curiosity. Why do these thoughts arise? Understand that you are not alone, and many share similar experiences. This realization can reduce the burden of isolation, fostering a sense of connection with others who tread similar paths. Next, visualize yourself as a friend. Imagine what you would say to someone you care about if they expressed their struggles. Would you berate them or offer support? Most likely, you would provide comfort, understanding, and encouragement. Allow those same kind words to wash over you, replacing any harsh self-talk. Imagine wrapping yourself in a warm blanket of compassion that shields you from negativity. It's also valuable to engage in positive affirmations. Create a few gentle statements that resonate with your heart. Phrases such as "I am enough, just as I am," or "I deserve kindness and understanding" can serve as anchors in turbulent moments. Repeat them quietly to yourself, letting the words settle into your being, offering strength and reassurance. You might also explore journaling as a method of expressing self-compassion. Take a moment to write down your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Consider prompt questions like, "What am I struggling with right now?" Or "What do I need to hear in this moment?" Writing allows for reflection and provides clarity, helping you to see your experiences from a more compassionate perspective. Creating a ritual around self-care is another effective practice. This can involve simple acts like making a cup of tea, resting in nature, or indulging in a warm bath. Choose activities that nurture your well-being and create a small ritual around them. Incorporate elements that engage your senses, perhaps lighting a candle, playing soothing music, or even enjoying the aroma of essential oils. These experiences can help to establish a safe and inviting mental space. Mindfulness can also play an essential role in fostering self-compassion. Taking a few moments to practice mindfulness can bring awareness to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. If negative or critical thoughts arise, acknowledge them, but don't let them take hold. Remind yourself that it is perfectly normal to have these thoughts, but they do not define you. By observing them, you can create distance, almost as if they are clouds floating by in the sky. Each time you practice mindfulness, you strengthen your ability to return to the present moment, opening up space for gentleness and tranquility. Engage in the practice of letter writing. Write a letter to yourself as if you were writing to a beloved friend. Express your emotions, your dreams, and your hopes for the future. Offer support and encouragement. Seal it in an envelope and keep it somewhere safe. Refer back to it whenever you need a reminder of your worth and the kindness that resides within you. As you progress in these exercises, remember that self-compassion is a journey, not a destination. It takes time and practice to cultivate a mindset that embraces kindness over criticism. Acknowledge your efforts, celebrate your small victories, and be gentle with yourself throughout the process. Before concluding your practice, spend a few moments reflecting on the positive impacts these techniques have had on your mindset. Consider how adopting a compassionate voice can shift your overall perspective on life. Embracing self-compassion can pave the way for a quieter mind and foster a sense of inner peace that lingers long after your practice is complete. Incorporating self-compassion exercises into daily life can significantly alter the way you interact with yourself and the world around you. By creating a safe mental space filled with kindness, you lay the groundwork for personal growth, resilience, and a deeper connection with your true self. Embrace this journey and allow self-compassion to illuminate the path ahead. The 4-7-8 breathing method is a simple yet profound technique designed to help individuals find a sense of calm and relaxation. This breathing pattern is all about balancing the body's rhythms through a specific sequence of inhaling, holding, and exhaling. Let's explore how this technique works. The method involves 4 steps, each of which contributes to a deeper state of tranquility in your body and mind. First, find a comfortable position, whether sitting or lying down, where you can focus on your breath without distractions. The first step begins with inhaling deeply through your nose for a count of 4. During this inhalation, visualize your lungs filling completely, allowing the fresh air to energize your entire being. This is not just about breathing in air. It's about inviting peace into your body. Feel the expansion in your chest and abdomen, as if you are drawing in positivity and calmness from your surroundings. Next, hold your breath for a count of 7. This pause is crucial, as it allows your body to absorb the air you have just inhaled. Imagine this moment as a space of stillness, where you can feel the quiet and serenity enveloping you. As you hold this breath, you may even reflect on the calm that descends upon you, creating a gentle sanctuary in your mind. It is in this place of stillness that many find a deeper connection with their inner self, fostering a greater sense of awareness. The step is to exhale completely through your mouth for a count of 8. As you do, visualize all unnecessary worries or tensions leaving your body with your breath. This is akin to blowing away clouds on a clear day. Feel the release in your shoulders, neck, and back, as the act of exhaling allows you to let go of any stress accumulated during your day. This extended exhalation is where the magic happens, as it not only clears the lungs, but also purges the mind of cluttering thoughts. It's a cleansing process that opens the door to tranquility. You can repeat this cycle as many times as you feel necessary. Many find that 2 or 3 repetitions are enough, while others may wish to continue longer until they sense a profound change in their body and mind. This practice can become a sacred ritual before resting, inviting a sense of closure to the day and preparing the mind and body for a state of relaxation. The beauty of the 4-7-8 breathing method lies in its simplicity and accessibility. It requires no special equipment or setting, making it a perfect practice to utilize whenever and wherever needed. Whether you are experiencing a stressful day, feeling unsettled, or simply wish to unwind, this technique can serve as a refuge, guiding you back to a more balanced state of being. Many practitioners emphasize the importance of consistency. Integrating this technique into your daily routine can lead to even more profound benefits over time. Like any skill, the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. It may be helpful to set aside just a few moments each day to engage in this breathing method, perhaps in the morning as you awaken, or in the evening as you reflect on your day. As you delve deeper into this practice, you may notice subtle shifts in how you perceive your surroundings. What once felt overwhelming might begin to transform into manageable experiences. The richness of life may start to reveal itself in ways that are less frenetic and more harmonious. This is the potential of the 4-7-8 breathing method, to enlighten your awareness and create space within you for peace. The patterns you establish through this process can help regulate your emotional responses, making it easier to navigate life's highs and lows. You may become more adept at handling stressful situations with grace, as your body learns to respond with a sense of calm rather than react impulsively. Moreover, the act of consciously controlling your breath is a potent reminder of your own power. It teaches you that though circumstances outside may be turbulent, you hold the keys to your internal state. This realization can foster a sense of autonomy and self-trust, essential elements in any journey toward personal well-being. Let us not forget the importance of the connection between the breath and the body. When you focus on the rhythm of your inhalations and exhalations, you draw attention away from outside distractions and into the realm of introspection. This connection can reveal insights and awareness that may have previously been clouded by the noise of daily life. Incorporating the 4-7-8 breathing method into your practice doesn't just enhance your sense of peace. It cultivates a deeper awareness of your body, your emotions, and your thoughts. It's an invitation to slow down, to listen, and to respond to yourself with compassion. So, take a moment. Allow the gentle rhythm of your breath to guide you on this journey. With the power of the 4-7-8 breathing method, you have a tool to help realign your energies and embrace a tranquil mindset. Each cycle of breath serves as a reminder of your potential for calm, clarity, and contentment. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, our minds often find themselves racing with thoughts, worries, and distraction. It can be challenging to maintain focus or retain a sense of calm amidst the chaos. One simple yet effective technique for regaining focus and tranquility is mindful counting, which can take the form of counting breaths or steps. This technique involves anchoring your awareness in the present moment by counting intentionally, allowing you to divert your mind from its restlessness. Imagine taking a deep, refreshing breath in. As you inhale, picture a vibrant image of nature, perhaps a tranquil forest or an open field filled with wildflowers dancing in the wind. As you exhale, gently count 1. This initial count is the beginning of a journey that encourages you to be present and aware of each breath you take. Counting your breaths in this way can be an effective method to quiet a busy mind. Each time you inhale, you can visualize the air filling your lungs as you prepare to release the tension in your body. As you continue this practice, you may choose to count up to 10. You might find that with each breath, a greater sense of calm envelops you. Counting allows you to establish a rhythm, grounding you in the very act of breathing. If you lose track, simply let go of any frustration and start again from 1. The beauty of this technique is that there is no right or wrong way to do it. It is truly about being present in that moment. You can also apply mindful counting to walking. Next time you take a step outside, try counting your steps as you walk. With every footfall, count out loud or silently. With each step you can say 1 with your left foot and 2 with your right foot. This harmonious pairing between your body and your mind creates a natural connection, urging you to immerse yourself in the rhythm of walking. Each step becomes a reminder of your body moving through space, grounding you in physical existence. As you count up to 20 or even beyond, feel the connection to the earth below you and the air all around you. Another approach to mindful counting involves focusing on calming elements around you. For example, while sitting in a quiet room, you may notice soft sounds of nature through an open window, perhaps the rustling leaves or distant chirping of birds. You can begin to count these sounds. Start with the first sound you hear and gently count on. Now pay attention to the next sound that catches your ear and count 2, and so on. This practice channels your thoughts away from distractions, encouraging you to see the world with curiosity and appreciation. Counting can also be intertwined with visual imagery. If you find yourself feeling uneasy or caught in a whirlwind of thoughts, visualize a serene image, such as a candle flame flickering gently. As you fixate on that image, count the flickers of light. This visualization can be extraordinarily soothing. Picture in your mind how each flicker corresponds with a number. One flicker for 1, another for 2, and so forth. This mental exercise invites tranquility and strengthens your focus on a singular point, allowing your thoughts to slow down and settle. Mindful counting can easily become a part of your daily routine. In the morning, as you sip on your favorite beverage, take a moment to count each sip. Count as you bring the mug to your lips, savoring the warmth and flavor. This practice not only enhances your enjoyment, but encourages gratitude for each small moment in your day. In moments of tension or anxiety, you can turn to mindful counting for a quick reset. When the thoughts of an upcoming meeting or responsibility begin to swirl in your mind, pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and engage in counting your breaths or fingers. For instance, count your fingers on one hand. As you mentally go through each finger, you might visualize the worries slipping away with each count. As you explore this practice, remember that the goal is not to achieve perfection in your counting, but rather to embrace the journey of being present with your body and mind. Each time you dive into this practice, you nurture a connection with yourself. Mindful counting offers an avenue to embrace stillness, focus on the present, and settle a restless mind. So whether you're counting breaths, steps, sounds, or even moments of gratitude, allow this practice to wash over you. Let it be a gentle guide amidst life's many distractions, leading you back to a center of peace and presence. Engaging with mindful counting, you awaken a sense of calm observation that creates more space for serenity in your day-to-day life. Discovering this practice can be a wonderful way to recharge your mind, helping you cultivate a more profound sense of awareness and tranquility, one count at a time. Emotional freedom technique, often referred to as EFT or tapping, is a fascinating approach that taps into the connection between our emotions and our physical sensations. At its core, EFT combines elements of cognitive therapy and acupressure, creating an experience that is not only unique, but also empowering for those who practice it. Imagine a method that allows you to address emotional distress with just your fingertip. Tapping involves using gentle finger taps on specific meridian points of the body, which are believed to influence our energy pathways. This technique is often likened to a gentle reset, stirring a calming effect that can facilitate a more peaceful mindset. The origins of EFT draw inspiration from ancient Chinese medicine, which holds that energy flows through the body in pathways called meridians. When these pathways become blocked or disturbed, it can lead to emotional stress or discomfort. By tapping on these points while focusing on a specific concern or negative emotion, EFT seeks to restore balance to the body's energy system. Let's delve deeper into how this all works. When you think of a stressful situation or an emotion that weighs heavily on you, it's common to feel tightness in your chest or a knot in your stomach. EFT encourages you to recognize these sensations and address them while tapping on specific points, such as the side of your hand, the top of your head, or even just under your eyes. The rhythm of tapping helps to shift your focus from those heavy feelings to a more tranquil state. Perhaps one of the most appealing aspects of tapping is its accessibility. You don't need any special equipment, and no prior experience is required. It can be practiced anywhere, at home, in the office, or even outdoors. Imagine winding down at the end of your day with a few minutes of tapping, allowing yourself to unwind from the stresses accumulated throughout the day. Creating a tapping routine can be quite straightforward. Start by identifying an emotion or experience you wish to address. This could be anxiety about an upcoming event, frustration from interactions during the day, or even lingering self-doubt. Sometimes, simply naming the emotion can help clarify what you're working through. As you tap on the various points, you express what you're feeling. For example, you might say something like, "Even though I feel anxious about the upcoming meeting, I deeply accept myself." This process affirms your current feelings while also allowing space for acceptance and healing. The combination of acknowledging your emotions and applying physical touch creates a powerful experience, promoting a sense of relief and understanding. Many who embrace EFT report improvements, not just in how they handle stress, but also in their overall emotional well-being. With practice, individuals may find this technique helps them to regain a sense of control over their emotional state. By shifting your focus from anxiety to clarity, tapping provides an avenue towards emotional balance, making it a valuable tool for navigating the complexities of modern life. Visualize yourself in a cozy space, perhaps dimly lit, with calming aromas filling the air. As you engage in tapping, your mind is focused, yet relaxed. You'll notice, as you tap, your anxiety begins to dissipate. It isn't just about eliminating negative emotions, but also about welcoming a more open, serene state of mind. Over time, with consistent practice, tapping may help alleviate built-up tension, bringing about a sense of ease in effectively managing whatever life throws your way. EFT is also being embraced in various fields, from mental health therapy to athletic training. Coaches encourage athletes to use tapping techniques as a way to overcome performance anxiety, or even to bounce back after a disappointing event. The concept is that the mind and body work in tandem, and when one is upset, the other can surely follow. By addressing emotional blockages, individuals may perform not only better, but also feel more empowered in their pursuits. Storytelling proof exists all around us. People often recount transformative experiences attributed to tapping. Some share how, after a long series of setbacks in their career, tapping allowed them to shift their perspective, rejuvenating their confidence and passion for work. Others may mention profound shifts in personal relationships, as EFT enables them to communicate openly and heal old wounds that had once created distance. In summary, emotional freedom technique offers a fresh and engaging way to work through complex feelings and stressors. By integrating the simple act of tapping with mindful awareness, it fosters an inviting pathway to emotional resilience. Whether you seek a moment of calm, a way to navigate life's challenges, or simply a new tool to add to your self-care collection, tapping allows you to engage more consciously with your emotional health. As you explore the potential of EFT, you might find it becomes a welcomed companion on your journey to emotional well-being, helping create the serene environment you crave at the close of your day. Imagine a cozy room filled with soft light, a gentle breeze rustling the curtains, and a sense of calm that wraps around you like a warm blanket. This serene environment invites you to explore the fascinating concept of sleep anchors. Sleep anchors are simple yet powerful tools, designed to help you transition into a state of tranquility, preparing your mind and body for rest. Think about it this way. When we hear a special song, it can transport us back to a cherished memory or a moment of happiness. Similarly, sleep anchors function as cues that can evoke the same sense of relief and relaxation. By consistently associating a particular gesture or routine with moments of relaxation, you can create a mental trigger that signals to your mind it's time to unwind, no matter the circumstances. A classic example of a sleep anchor is a specific breathing technique. Let's consider a simple method: inhaling deeply through your nose for a count of 4, holding it for a count of 4, and then exhaling slowly through your mouth for another count of 4. By practicing this technique regularly, you can connect it to feelings of calmness and reassurance. Over time, whenever you engage in this breathing pattern, it can trigger an immediate sense of relaxation, making it easier to transition into a peaceful state. Another powerful anchor is a physical gesture. Have you ever noticed that certain actions can bring feelings of comfort? Perhaps you gently rub your hands together or press your fingertips together in a specific way. By repeating this gesture while you engage in relaxing activities, you create a unique association. The next time you find yourself in a stressful situation, simply performing this gesture can help evoke feelings of calm and bring you back to that peaceful moment. Creating a sleep anchor can also involve scent. Scents have a remarkable ability to influence our emotions and state of mind. Consider incorporating calming essential oils like lavender or chamomile into your routine. You might choose to apply a drop of lavender oil to your wrists each evening as you prepare for relaxation. With repetition, the scent becomes an anchor, signaling to your mind that it's time to embrace the soothing atmosphere you need. Establishing a routine is foundational to creating effective sleep anchors. Take a moment to think about your current evening activities. Do you have a series of rituals you follow as you wind down for the day? These might include dimming the lights, sipping a warm beverage, or reading a few pages of a book. By consistently engaging in this sequence of actions, you reinforce your anchors further, creating a comforting rhythm that signals to your mind that it's time to relax. You can also enhance your sleep anchors through visualization techniques. Picture a serene landscape, perhaps a tranquil forest or a peaceful beach, and immerse yourself in its details. Imagining being there every evening while you engage in your calming routine helps cement these visuals in your mind. Eventually, just recalling this peaceful scene can evoke those feelings of calm you've cultivated, providing instant comfort whenever you need it. Remember that your sleep anchors should resonate personally with you. What works for one person may not have the same effect on another. Spend some time experimenting with different techniques or gestures to discover what resonates best with your senses. The goal is to find methods that bring you a sense of familiarity and comfort, helping you create a soothing sanctuary in your mind. As you begin to incorporate these anchors into your life, consistency is key. Much like training for a sport or mastering a musical instrument, the more you practice, the more effortless it becomes. With time, your anchors will grow more potent, becoming an essential part of your routine, guiding you towards a more harmonious state of mind. It can also be helpful to incorporate flexibility into your anchors. Life is unpredictable, and while routine is valuable, being rigid can sometimes lead to frustration. You might find occasions where a certain gesture doesn't bring about the expected calm. In such moments, don't hesitate to modify your approach. Experiment with new anchors while keeping the essence of your calming routine intact. By allowing room for growth and exploring other techniques, you'll find what aligns with your journey. By building these anchors thoughtfully, you are creating a nurturing practice that reflects your unique needs and preferences. Over time, these small gestures and actions can transform into invaluable tools, enhancing your ability to find a place of calm amidst the busyness of life. Whether you're preparing for the day ahead or winding down after a long one, your anchors offer a retreat, a gentle reminder that tranquility can always be within reach. As you embark on this journey of discovery, think of the endless possibilities presented by these sleep anchors. You can create a serene ritual that enriches your daily life, allowing moments of comfort and peace whenever you wish. Ultimately, it's about finding ways to cherish your own well-being and nurture a welcoming environment for calmness. Picture a beautiful world where peace is a gesture away, where simply inhaling the calming scent of lavender or performing a gentle gesture can transport you to a place of comfort. Embrace this journey and let your sleep anchors guide you to a more serene state, fostering tranquility in every aspect of your life. With each experience, you will weave a rich tapestry of restful moments, flowing harmoniously into a lifestyle that truly feels balanced and whole. Alternative nostril breathing, also known as Nadi Shodhana, is a widely practiced yogic technique that focuses on controlling the breath through each nostril alternately. This breathing practice is deeply rooted in ancient Indian tradition and is believed to promote balance and harmony within the mind and body. To begin this practice, you may want to find a comfortable seated position, either on a mat or a chair with your spine straight and shoulders relaxed. This posture allows for optimal airflow and helps create an environment conducive to calmness. Once settled, you can gently close your eyes and bring your awareness inward. Notice your breath as it flows naturally, without any pressure to alter it. Observing the breath can help cultivate a sense of mindfulness and connection to the present moment. Now, let's introduce the technique itself. Using your right thumb, you can close off your right nostril. Inhale deeply and slowly through the left nostril, allowing your abdomen to expand fully. By concentrating on this side of your breath, you may begin to feel a sense of ease starting to take hold. After inhaling through the left nostril, pause briefly at the top of your breath. Then, close off your left nostril with your right ring finger and gently exhale through the right nostril. This simple but effective shift is what helps to balance the energies within the body. Following your exhalation, switch your nostrils again. Inhale through the right nostril, filling your lungs with refreshing air. This can evoke feelings of vitality and clarity. After reaching the top of your breath, switch once more, closing off the right nostril and exhaling through the left. This exchange of breath can feel deeply satisfying, almost like an internal dance inviting calmness and tranquility. You may find that as you continue this cycle, the world outside begins to fade away. Repeating this sequence multiple times can lead to a sense of grounding, allowing your thoughts to settle like leaves, gently landing on the ground. Throughout your practice, you can also become aware of the warmth and sensations that arise within your body. This awareness enriches the experience, offering insights into how alternate nostril breathing influences your mood and emotional state. As you progress, see if you can gradually lengthen your breath. You could try counting each inhalation and exhalation, perhaps starting with a count of 4. Over time, you might extend this to 6 or even 8 counts, fostering a deeper relaxation response. In addition to personal practice, feel free to explore how this technique has been used throughout history. Nadi Shodhana is often referenced in yogic texts as a means to cleanse energy channels, encouraging a healthy flow of prana, or life force. By clearing these pathways, you can invite clarity and peace into your daily life. In today's fast-paced world, the need for balance is ever more apparent. With technology and constant distractions all around us, finding moments of stillness can be particularly beneficial. Incorporating this simple breathing practice into your routine, even for just a few minutes a day, can be an empowering tool for managing stress and cultivating inner peace. You may discover that alternate nostril breathing not only helps in moments of quiet reflection, but can also serve as a nurturing companion in challenging situations. Whether faced with an important decision or navigating overwhelming emotions, returning to your breath in this way can provide clarity and reassurance. As you conclude your practice, take a moment to notice the subtle shifts that may have occurred. You might feel your mind has cleared, or that your body carries a sense of lightness. Acknowledge these sensations with gratitude, recognizing the power of your breath in influencing your overall well-being. This practice can be as versatile as you need it to be. You might integrate it into your morning routine to set a positive tone for the day, or use it during breaks to recharge your energy throughout a busy afternoon. Some people even find it beneficial before meals, creating a mindful transition. With continued practice, you can enhance your relationship with your breath, building an unconscious ability to tap into a sense of calm amidst the ebb and flow of everyday life. Each session offers a unique opportunity to dive deeper into your own awareness and learn more about what brings you comfort and ease. So, as you explore the realm of alternative nostril breathing, remember that each inhale and exhale carries the potential for new experiences and insights, inviting you to connect more intimately with yourself and the world around you. With patience and practice, this simple technique can unfold into a profound journey toward balance and tranquility in your life. Imagine being able to journey through time, not with a fancy machine or a magical portal, but simply through the power of your mind. Mental time travel refers to the fascinating ability to revisit past memories or to project ourselves into the future. It's a concept that can help us navigate through the complexities of our thoughts and emotions, offering a pathway away from anxious ruminations that often occupy our minds. Let's begin by exploring the rich tapestry of our memories. Each of us has a treasure chest filled with moments that bring joy, laughter, and warmth. These memories are like vibrant snapshots of our lives, serving as reminders of happier times. You might think back to a family holiday, filled with laughter as you splashed about in the water, the taste of delicious food mingling with the sound of family chatter. These moments are not just old experiences. They can bring a sense of peace and contentment when revisited. Have you ever found yourself daydreaming about a perfect day spent with friends, where every laugh was accompanied by the sweet warmth of the sun? When you allow yourself to mentally wander back to such moments, you boost your mood and imbue your current reality with positivity. The brain does not differentiate between real and imagined experiences to some extent. So when you relive a joyful moment, your body can react just as if you were experiencing it all over again. Picture that radiant sunset, the colors merging in the sky, and the soothing sounds of nature wrapping around you. This vivid recollection not only brings comfort, but also serves as a reminder of the joy that life can offer. Moreover, mental time travel is not solely confined to the past. The future holds a world of possibilities, and reaching for those can be equally powerful. By envisioning ourselves in successful scenarios, we can craft a mental blueprint that guides us toward our aspiration. Perhaps you dream of standing on a stage, your heart racing with excitement as you share your passions with a captivated audience. Visualizing this achievement can instill confidence. You may start to feel the rush of enthusiasm, the applause ringing in your ears, propelling you to take those steps toward making it a reality. Consider the power of positive visualization in sports, where athletes often imagine themselves making the perfect play, winning the game, or crossing the finish line first. This technique is not merely a motivational tool, but a key part of their training regimen. They harness the ability to mentally rehearse success, a skill that sharpens their focus and enhances their performance. When you imagine your own successes in various aspects of life, whether it's achieving a personal goal, acing an interview, or nurturing a budding relationship, you're not only dreaming, but you're actively preparing your mind for the steps needed to achieve those dreams. Through this mental time travel, we create a bridge between our experiences and aspiration. Revisiting moments of triumph or joy doesn't just serve as a temporary escape. It is an opportunity to reflect and grow. For example, remember the satisfaction you felt when you accomplished a challenging task. Rather than letting anxiety about the future dominate your thoughts, redirect your mind to recall that feeling of accomplishment. What did it feel like to achieve your goal? Let those positive emotions wash over you, reinforcing your belief in your abilities. Another approach is to establish a habit of gratitude. By consciously thinking about positive experiences, we train ourselves to seek out and acknowledge the good moments in our lives. Maybe it's the kindness of a stranger on a bad day, a surprise message from a friend, or a simple catching of the sunlight through your window. Each of these instances adds up, and when revisited, can serve as a powerful antidote to stress and anxiety. Now, let's talk about the present moment and how it interacts with our mental journeys. It is essential to strike a balance between reminiscing about the past and anticipating the future. While it can be enriching to delve into memories or possibilities, clinging to them too tightly can lead to distraction or overwhelm. Instead, allow yourself to explore these thoughts freely. Revisit cherished memories when you seek comfort, and visualize your dreams to motivate you. Moreover, integrating mindfulness into this mental time travel offers a unique opportunity. By grounding ourselves in the present while absorbing the positive feelings from our past or hopeful future, we create a harmonious mental state. Imagine sitting quietly, your mind drifting through a peaceful memory, and then gently transitioning into what you desire for tomorrow, all while being aware of where you are right now. Mental time travel provides a way to enrich our mental landscapes. By consciously directing our thoughts, we can replace anxious ruminations with uplifting recollections and bright visions of success. It encourages us to take control of our mental narratives, reminding us that we hold the power to explore the rich landscapes of our experiences. The past and future are not as distant as they seem. They exist within us, ready to be accessed whenever needed. Harness this extraordinary aspect of your mind and watch how it transforms your outlook, allowing warmth, purpose, and vibrant possibilities to fill your life. Worry scheduling is a fascinating approach to managing the incessant thoughts that can plague our minds, especially as the day winds down and we prepare for a restful night. Imagine a scenario where you can set aside a dedicated time to confront your worries, leaving your evenings peaceful and serene. This idea does not just help organize your thoughts. It empowers you to reclaim your evenings from the grip of anxiety and restlessness. First, let's consider what worry scheduling entails. At its core, it consists of setting aside a specific time earlier in the day, perhaps during the afternoon or early evening, to deliberately think about the things that occupy your mind. You might find it helpful to use a notebook, crafting a list of your concerns and challenges. Perhaps you are worried about a work project or a conversation that didn't go as planned. By writing these thoughts down, you acknowledge them and begin the process of understanding and addressing the emotions tied to them. Now think about the mental space created by this practice. By allocating an hour or so for this task, you transform your worries from an omnipresent specter hovering over you into manageable segments of time that have defined boundaries. You might say to yourself, I will focus on these thoughts from 4 to 5 o'clock. This commitment to yourself can bring a sense of relief. It tells your mind that you will give it the attention it craves, but only during that scheduled period. During your scheduled time, consider diving deeper into each concern. For instance, if you become preoccupied with an upcoming presentation at work, take time to outline precisely what worries you about it. Instead of allowing your mind to race, dissect the feelings piece by piece. You might ask yourself questions like, what specifically makes me nervous about this presentation? Is it the fear of not being prepared? Am I worried about how my colleagues will perceive my performance? By addressing each question, you can navigate through the aspects of your worry, turning unformed anxiety into clear pathways for action. Once your worry time has come to an end, mark it with a positive transition. Perhaps you could conclude your scheduled session with a statement of reassurance. You might say to yourself, I have acknowledged my worries, and I will now set them aside. At this point, it is essential to gently remind yourself that the worries can wait until the next scheduled session. This mental shift allows you to close the door on your thoughts, freeing yourself for relaxation and tranquility in the hours that follow. With your concerns documented and acknowledged, think about how you can cultivate a calming evening routine. This could include engaging activities that promote relaxation, such as reading a light book, sipping herbal tea, or taking a warm bath. Imagine enveloping yourself in cozy blankets while engrossed in an intriguing story. Prayer, gratitude journaling, or simply reflecting on pleasant memories can also be soothing alternatives. Another effective practice is to integrate mindfulness into your evening. Mindfulness encourages being present in the current moment, allowing thoughts to float by like clouds in the sky. You might visualize your worries as leaves drifting down a stream, gradually disappearing from your mind's eye. Living in the moment can increase your sense of calm and serenity, helping to prepare your mind for a tranquil night. Moreover, consider the environment in which you spend your evenings. Dimming the lights, reducing noise, and investing in comfortable sleep essentials can create a haven for relaxation. Soft music, gentle sounds of nature, or even a cozy ambience can enhance the space and help encourage a sense of peace. As you embrace this worry scheduling technique, remember the power of consistency. The mere act of making worry a scheduled activity helps create a routine in your daily life. Over time, it can cultivate a habit of healthy emotional management. You'll notice that your mind develops the capacity to release worries more easily, recognizing that there will always be time to revisit them later. Imagine leaning into this new habit day by day. You'll likely notice shifts, not only in how you handle your worries, but also in how you enjoy your evening. Instead of tossing and turning while mulling over the stresses of the day, you'll find a soothing calmness unfolding within. The transition from day to night becomes a time of ease, reflecting a new relationship with your thoughts. Worry scheduling is a simple yet powerful skill that can offer immense relief from the burdens of persistent thoughts, allowing the evening to become a sanctuary for unwinding and restoration. It is an invitation to reclaim your time and energy, enabling you to drift peacefully into the realm of rest, where the beauty of the night awaits you. By enlightening your thoughts and engaging in moments of peace, you embrace not only fresh beginnings, but also the promise of serenity at the end of each day. Imagine a world where sounds are not just vibrations in the air, but gentle companions that guide you towards a serene perception. In this captivating realm lies the fascinating concept of echoic memory retention. This idea hails from our deep-rooted ability to hear and remember sounds, often experienced in fleeting moments throughout our daily lives. To appreciate this intriguing notion, it is essential to understand how sounds can linger in our minds and how they can be harnessed to cultivate a harmonious environment. Echoic memory pertains specifically to the auditory memories we retain, lasting a few seconds to minutes after we hear them. Picture the sound of gentle rain pattering against a window. That gentle rhythm not only fills the air, but also imprints a lingering memory in your mind. It is within those echoes that a unique connection resides, blending together sound and emotion, creating a peaceful retreat for the mind. Our internal noise, the constant chatter of thoughts, sensations, and feelings, can easily distract us from the tranquility we desire. However, there is a transformative power in the gentle repetition of soothing sounds. Imagine lying in a field, surrounded by the soft rustling of leaves and distant wildlife. These sounds create a tapestry of peacefulness, drawing your attention away from the chaos within. Think about the repetitive sound of ocean waves lapping against the shore. Each wave rises and falls, ebbing and flowing in a rhythmic dance. This natural cadence not only captures our attention, but also creates a melodic backdrop, allowing our minds to imagine sailing into a horizon painted with tranquility. With each repetition of that sound, the internal noise begins to fade, gently worn away like sandcastles washed into the sea. Soundscapes play a crucial role in shaping our experiences. Nature's music is a perfect example. Consider the chorus of birds at dawn. Their songs, repeated in harmonious pitch, can bring forth memories of peaceful mornings. The delicate trill of a songbird captivates the mind and instills a sense of comfort. As these sounds weave into your thoughts, they can gradually soften the busy chatter, creating a safer space for gentle reflection. Additionally, human-made sounds can evoke a profound sense of peace. The soothing hum of a fan whirling softly in the corner serves as a reminder of leisurely summer days or quiet evenings. This gentle backdrop can cloak internal turmoil, offering an embrace of calmness as the mind begins to wander freely. The memory of that soft hum lingers, becoming a beacon of reassurance. Exploring the idea of echoic memory retention further, consider how music can play a significant role in achieving this gentle serenity. The repetition of melodic patterns can create a soothing atmosphere, inviting the mind to drift into a delightful repose. Listening to a soft piano melody or the gentle strumming of a guitar can provide a familiar and comforting embrace, allowing the repetition of notes to paint a landscape of relaxation and ease. Imagine a lullaby sung to a newborn. The repetition of soothing sounds, gentle melodies woven with love, creates a comforting environment, not only for the infant, but also for those who listen. Over time, these sounds become embedded in our memory, representing safety and warmth. Even in adulthood, The echo of these familiar tunes can evoke feelings of nostalgia and peace. The concept of sound plays a crucial role in our everyday lives, sculpting our perceptions of reality. Consider the sound of a crackling fire. It is not just a noise. It carries warmth, safety, and relaxation. When you hear that sound, memories may flood in, perhaps of family gatherings or quiet evenings spent in cozy comfort. That sound has the power to cloak internal turmoil, transforming it into a memory of tranquility. Furthermore, the sounds we surround ourselves with can influence our mental state. Finding a gentle, repetitive auditory experience, whether it's the soft murmur of a nearby stream or the comforting sound of wind brushing through trees, can create a tranquil environment. The magic of these sounds lies in their ability to serve as a backdrop to our thoughts, gently guiding our minds toward a state of relaxation. Moreover, envision visiting a serene library, where the only sounds are the gentle rustle of pages turning and distant whisper. The quiet echo of those sounds forms a sanctuary for thought, allowing your mind to dance through ideas without distraction. It inspires a sense of focus, gently inviting creativity to blossom within the calm. Therefore, in this captivating exploration of echoic memory retention, we find a pathway to crafting a tranquil state through the gentle cadence of sound. Whether it is the subtleties of nature or the richness of rhythm in music, we have a powerful tool at our disposal to create a haven of peace. Embracing these sounds can help us foster an environment where we can gently set aside the noise of the world, allowing our thoughts to drift freely like leaves on a quiet stream, guiding us towards serenity. Reverse psychology is a fascinating and often counterintuitive approach that can yield unexpected results when dealing with challenges such as sleeplessness. Instead of directly battling the desire to rest, some people find that employing strategies that seem to contradict their goal can lead to surprising outcomes. This concept invites us to explore the intricacies of our thoughts and behaviors in a refreshing way. Imagine if, instead of worrying about lying awake in bed, you consciously tried to stay awake as long as possible. You may think it sounds unconventional, but this very method can trick your mind into relaxing. The paradox here is that the effort to remain alert can often lead to a quicker transition into a state of calmness. It's as if the brain responds to the challenge of staying awake by allowing itself to unwind, which can pave the way for a more restful experience. This unexpected twist on typical thinking can be both liberating and effective. Engaging in this reversal can take on many forms. Picture yourself reading a book that you find particularly captivating. The more you focus on remaining alert, following the narrative, or analyzing the characters, the more your body may gently drift into tranquility. The irony here is palpable. As you strive to keep your eyes open, they may become heavier, and your mind may quiet down without you even realizing it. Another interesting way to implement this strategy is through something as simple as watching a movie. Selecting a film that you are genuinely interested in, perhaps a genre that usually keeps you on the edge of your seat, can help. While you intend to stay engaged and awake, the soothing background noise and dim lighting can create an environment conducive to relaxation. As you challenge yourself to stay engrossed in the plot, a lull might quietly settle over you, making it much easier to embrace a sense of ease. The art of reverse psychology doesn't just stop at attempting to avoid sleep. You can also explore various activities that may seem stimulating, but can facilitate a sense of calmness as a delightful side effect. Try engaging in light, creative pursuits like doodling or crafting. The tactile nature of these activities can draw your attention away from any performance pressure or worries. Much like when you are preoccupied with staying awake, this diversion can help release tension, allowing the mind to enter a more peaceful state. Humor also plays an interesting role in this approach. Laughter can be a release, easing the weight of stress and anxiety. Watching a comedy show or reading a lighthearted book while trying to keep your eyes wide open can create a delightful mix of emotions. The joy of laughter allows the mind to simmer down, and the unexpected twist may leave you surprised and relaxed. It's also essential to reflect on the idea of self-acceptance. Embracing the experience of feeling restless can transform how you engage with those moments. By letting go of the struggle, you send signals to your brain that it no longer needs to fight against itself. Just hovering in that space of acceptance can make a world of difference. Each moment spent in this relaxed acknowledgement can serve as an invitation for reprieve, leading away from discomfort and into ease. Creating a soothing environment can also play a significant role as you explore these strategies. Dim lights, calming colors, and a comfortable space can set the backdrop for your counterintuitive methods. The surroundings tell the mind that a safe, cozy ambience is present, encouraging the body to unwind, despite your playful attempts to defy sleep. Exploration of scents can enhance this environment further. Lightly scented candles or essential oils can signal relaxation and tranquility. Imagining the fragrant notes filling the room while you humorously construct your resolve to stay awake can turn the experience into a calming ritual rather than a battle. Inviting these sensory dimensions into your routine can underscore the beauty of this reverse approach. Even physical movement can serve this purpose. Picture taking a gentle stroll around your home or in a comfortable space. While the intention may be to wake your body further, the rhythmic cadence of movement may very well induce a sense of peace. With each step, you may find that the balance between movement and stillness plays a critical role in your experience. By incorporating this alluring contrast of strategies into your routine, you open doors to profound insights about your nature. The dynamic dance between resisting and allowing can reveal the complexities of your experience, fostering a deeper understanding of your relationship with rest. Emphasizing exploration over constraints can illuminate paths to ease. In this dialogue with your mind and body, reverse psychology serves as a gentle game, offering you a playful shift in perspective. It encourages you to step away from rigid expectations and invites a ridiculous sense of joy. Who knew the act of playfully trying to stay awake could weave a tapestry of calm within your realm? As you embrace this exploratory journey, remember that each moment is an opportunity to approach life's little challenges with creativity. Unraveling the threads of sleep can become a light-hearted pursuit rather than a daunting task. The world is filled with imaginative possibilities. The key lies in engaging with them in a spirit of curiosity and humility. So, challenge the norms, laugh at the irony, and perhaps find your very own path toward serenity through the art of reverse psychology. In our fast-paced world, the mind is often filled with a myriad of thoughts and distractions. When the time comes to take a break from the day, many seek ways to calm their minds and nurture their mental state. One effective method people have turned to is the art of structured narratives. These narratives, sometimes referred to as guided scripts, can serve as a gentle transition from the hustle of daily life into a more serene and tranquil space. Imagine, if you will, a story that is crafted with care, intended to whisk you away on a calm journey. The beauty of such narratives lies in their capacity to engage the mind without overwhelming it. They can be akin to a gentle river, flowing softly, allowing you to float along and disconnect from the stresses that may linger in your thoughts. A well-structured narrative can take many forms. It might begin with the calming sound of a distant waterfall, inviting you to visualize a peaceful forest. You can hear the leaves rustling in the wind and the birds softly chirping in the background. As you listen to the gentle rhythm of the words, your mind's eye begins to paint vivid images of this tranquil space. As we delve deeper into this narrative journey, the story can introduce characters that inspire relaxation and calm. For example, perhaps a wise old owl, perched high in the trees, shares ancient wisdom about the importance of letting go. This owl, with its soft feathers and soothing voice, encourages you to release the weight of the day, nudging you towards a more peaceful state of mind. Each crafted sentence flows seamlessly into the next, like a warm breeze that carries with it a sense of comfort. You may find yourself imagining a space filled with soft, glowing light, where time stands still and everything around you feels safe and calming. With every word, the narrative can help shift focus, drawing attention to the soothing details of the imagery, leading to a quiet mind and a relaxed body. Storytelling through these narratives does more than just provide words. It creates an atmosphere ripe for relaxation. Consider how a favorite bedtime story can conjure feelings of nostalgia, gently reminding you of simpler times. The stories we hear, whether they come from podcasts, audiobooks, or even personal recitations, can transport us to different realms, effectively changing our mindscape. A guided narrative might also incorporate gentle breathing techniques that complement the imagery. As the story unfolds, it might suggest inhaling deeply while imagining the fresh scent of wildflowers in spring. It might then invite you to exhale slowly, releasing any tension with each breath. This combination of storytelling and mindfulness can serve to ground you, anchoring both your mind and body in a more serene state. Additionally, the intent behind a good script is not just to entertain, but to rejuvenate the spirit. It often weaves in themes of serenity, nature, and comfort, allowing listeners to feel a connection to both their surroundings and their inner selves. When this connection is established, it can lead to a fascinating realization. The power of words can significantly influence feelings and mental states. In exploring different genres of structured narratives, you may find stories of sea voyages, space explorations, or enchanting forests. Each narrative can take you to places unknown, yet familiar enough to feel at ease. The vast ocean, for instance, can be a metaphor for tranquility, with its gentle waves lapping at the shore and the horizon stretching endlessly, evoking a sense of freedom and peace. Many individuals find great solace in repeating portions of these narratives themselves, perhaps while preparing for the evening or during moments of quiet reflection. Reciting these calming phrases can serve as a form of self-soothing, allowing the mind to engage actively in nurturing thoughts and ideas, rather than letting the day's worries take precedence. Integrating guided narratives into one's routine can be a gentle reminder of the importance of taking time for oneself. Such practices can foster awareness and encourage individuals to prioritize their mental well-being. By giving space for serenity, structured narratives can lead to a more balanced approach to life's ebb and flow. Ultimately, what remains is the powerful connection formed between the listener and the words. A well-crafted narrative serves as both a guiding light and a comforting embrace, inviting each individual to explore deeper into a state of relaxation. It is a journey easily shared with others, sparking a sense of community through shared experiences and stories, united in the pursuit of tranquility. So take a moment to breathe deeply and reflect on how stories, richly woven and narrated with intention, can illuminate pathways to peace. Whether you choose to listen or recite a structured narrative, allow the power of words to gently carry you forward, revealing the beauty that exists in stillness. Establishing a routine before settling down for the night can be one of the most nourishing practices for both the mind and body. Creating a comforting pre-sleep ritual can help signal that it's time to wind down, cultivate a sense of relaxation, and prepare for the night ahead. Let's explore some ways to build these regular habits and the benefits that can follow. Imagine the first moment you step into your space for relaxation. It's not just about turning off the lights. It's about creating an atmosphere. Soft lighting can significantly influence your mood and set the stage for tranquility. Dimming the lights or utilizing gentle lamps can infuse your environment with calmness, inviting your mind to transition from the busyness of the day. As you begin to unwind, consider integrating some simple yet meaningful activities. For instance, setting aside a few moments for mindful breathing can promote a sense of serenity. Picture yourself inhaling deeply, filling your lungs with air, then exhaling slowly, releasing any tension accumulated throughout the day. This practice not only calms your nervous system, but also prepares your mind for a peaceful transition. Another delightful addition to your ritual could be reading a book. Losing yourself in a captivating story can transport you to another world, providing a delightful escape from daily stresses. Choose a genre that resonates with you, whether it's a narrative filled with adventures or soothing poetry. The act of turning pages, combined with the soft glow of a reading light, creates an enchanting ambience that encourages relaxation. Incorporating a warm beverage into your evening routine can also enhance this experience. Consider brewing a cup of chamomile tea or warm almond milk, ingredients known for their calming properties. As you take each sip, allow yourself to savor the warmth trickling down, creating a sense of comfort while winding down for the evening. While indulging in these quiet moments, it's worth noting the power of journaling. Reflecting on your day or jotting down thoughts before resting can be incredibly beneficial. You might choose to express gratitude by noting 3 things that brought you joy. This not only fosters positivity, but also helps clear your mind of lingering thoughts, making it easier to embrace tranquility. As you venture further into your routine, stretching can serve as a gentle physical anchor. Simple exercises such as yoga or even a series of stretches can help release built-up tension and promote a sense of connection with your body. Imagine feeling the stretch of your muscles and the gentle rhythm of your breath, harmonizing together, truly embodying relaxation. Moreover, engaging in a digital detox during your pre-sleep ritual can be transformative. Setting aside screens for at least an hour allows your mind to disconnect from the fast-paced digital world. Use this time to immerse yourself in a creative hobby like sketching, knitting, or even crafting. Engaging the hands while allowing the mind to wander can ignite a sense of peace as well. The nurturing qualities of aromatherapy can also enhance your ritual. Scents like lavender and sandalwood are renowned for their soothing effects and can be introduced through essential oils, candles, or diffusers. Picture yourself enveloped in calming aromas that gently soothe your senses and help the day's worries drift away. As you draw closer to the end of your evening, consider setting the stage for a peaceful environment by prepping your sleeping space. Fluffing the pillows, smoothing the sheets, and ensuring the room is at a comfortable temperature fosters a sanctuary that entices one to relax. Think of your bed as a personal retreat, a haven perfectly designed for comfort. Lastly, reflecting on intentions for the upcoming day can tie together your pre-sleep ritual. It is a moment of clarity, allowing you to think about what you want to achieve and how you wish to feel. Whether it's embracing positivity or prioritizing wellness, this practice can create a bridge between today and tomorrow. Establishing regular habits before resting transforms not just the evening, but enhances overall well-being. Each of these elements works together to cultivate a serene space, allowing for relaxation and rejuvenation, ultimately enriching your experience and preparing you for what lies ahead. By layering these practices into a cohesive ritual, you can gently cue your mind and body that it's a time for peaceful reflection and nourishing rest. Embrace this journey and discover how these simple habits can encourage a sense of balance and tranquility in your life. Acceptance and commitment therapy, often referred to as ACT, is a modern psychological approach that focuses on helping individuals embrace their thoughts and feelings rather than battling against them. Developed in the 1980s by Stephen C. Hayes, ACT differs from some traditional therapies by encouraging acceptance of uncomfortable experiences rather than striving to change or eliminate them. This unique perspective can be incredibly beneficial in cultivating a sense of tranquility and acceptance, especially in our busy lives. At its core, ACT operates on the premise that suffering is a natural part of being human. We all experience difficult thoughts, feelings, and situations, and attempting to control these internal experiences can often lead to more distress. For example, if you find yourself worrying about a task that lies ahead, it might be tempting to push those worries away or try to ignore them. However, ACT suggests that acknowledging those thoughts can empower you to move forward instead of feeling stuck in a cycle of avoidance. One of the key techniques in ACT is mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we train ourselves to observe our thoughts and feelings as they arise, permitting us to have a more balanced and peaceful experience. For instance, you might take a moment to notice the weight of your body against the surface beneath you, or the sensation of your breath flowing in and out. Observing these details can ground us, making it easier to navigate through challenging emotions or stressors while remaining calm. Another critical aspect of ACT is the concept of values. Values represent what truly matters to us. They guide our actions and shape our choices. Regularly reflecting on your values encourages alignment with what you genuinely find meaningful, fostering a sense of purpose and direction. For example, if you value connection with loved ones, you might prioritize spending quality time with family and friends, even amidst the chaos of daily life. Identifying your values helps clarify what deserves your attention and energy. ACT also emphasizes the importance of commitment. Commitment in this context refers to taking actionable steps towards living in accordance with your values, despite the discomfort that may arise. Making a commitment doesn't imply that everything will be easy. It means being willing to experience both the pleasant and the unpleasant while pursuing a meaningful life. When you face uncomfortable emotions or thoughts, commit to acknowledging them without letting them dictate your actions. This could be as straightforward as deciding to engage in a hobby that brings you joy, even if a wave of negativity coincides with it. Additionally, ACT uses metaphors to illustrate its principles more vividly. One popular metaphor is that of a passenger in a car. Imagine you are driving, and your thoughts are like passengers in the car who are chattering away. Some passengers might be chirping excitedly, while others may be complaining or giving unsolicited advice. Instead of letting these passengers take control of the steering wheel, you can acknowledge their presence while remaining focused on the road ahead. This reflects the ACT mindset of being aware of your thoughts without allowing them to steer your life in unwanted directions. The practice of self-compassion is also encouraged throughout the ACT framework. Self-compassion means being kind to yourself, especially when times are tough. It involves recognizing that imperfection is part of the human experience, and it's okay to struggle. You might remind yourself that everyone faces challenges, and you deserve the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend in a similar situation. By nurturing this compassionate attitude towards yourself, you can alleviate self-judgment and support yourself better. ACT encourages flexibility of thought. Embracing this principle involves allowing yourself to hold different perspectives and adapt your thinking to fit the situation at hand. This flexibility fosters greater resilience and helps cultivate an open mindset. For instance, when facing a setback, instead of viewing it as a failure, you might consider it an opportunity to learn and grow. This shift in thinking can create a sense of empowerment, allowing you to view challenges through a lens of curiosity and exploration. Lastly, ACT promotes the idea of engaging fully in life. This means cultivating awareness and presence in your daily experiences. It could be as simple as savoring the taste of your favorite meal or taking a mindful walk in nature. When you engage with your surroundings fully, you paint a richer landscape for your daily life, who you are, and how you fit within the world around you. In summary, acceptance and commitment therapy offers a refreshing perspective on facing the complexities of our thoughts and emotions. By fostering acceptance, mindfulness, clarity of values, commitment to action, self-compassion, flexibility of thought, and full engagement with life, ACT creates pathways to a more serene existence. This approach, with its relatable strategies and techniques, can be an incredible tool for those seeking to navigate through life's challenges with greater ease and serenity. As you explore the benefits of ACT, remember that embracing your experience opens the door to living a life aligned with your deepest values, free from the burdens of judgment and constraint. Imagine a warm summer day, the sun shining brightly, casting a gentle golden glow over everything it touches. In this moment, you feel the warmth enveloping you. But let's focus on how that warmth interacts with your body. Have you ever noticed how your body reacts when you're warm? Your skin feels heated, and you may find yourself seeking a cooler space. Now, let's explore a fascinating concept known as mental body temperature control. Our minds have an incredible capability to influence our bodily sensations, helping us create the environment we desire. One way to achieve a serene atmosphere is by visualizing scenarios that promote a cooler state. This practice can provide a sense of comfort and tranquility without needing to change your surroundings physically. Picture standing beside a calm, serene lake. The water is crystal clear, reflecting the sky, and as you take a deep breath in, you can almost feel the cool air kissing your skin. Each inhale fills you with a sense of clarity, while every exhale releases any tension you may be holding on to. Visualize the water gently rippling, as if inviting you to dive in and experience its refreshing coolness. Your body begins to respond to this imagery, and you start to feel lighter, as if the weight of the day has mysteriously vanished. Now, let's transition to a cozy ice rink during winter. Imagine gliding effortlessly across the smooth surface, the cool breeze brushing over you with each graceful movement. The chill invigorates your spirit, bringing not just a sense of refreshment, but also a soothing coolness that spreads throughout your entire being. Each circle you make in your mind's eye draws you deeper into this sensation, allowing a feeling of relaxation to wash over you. You can almost hear the soft sound of the blades slicing through the ice, a gentle reminder of the serene environment that surrounds you. Next, envision a peaceful mountaintop during dawn. The sun is just beginning to rise, casting a beautiful palette of colors across the sky. Take a moment to absorb the breathtaking view. The air is crisp and cool, invigorating your body while calming your mind. Breathe in that cool mountain air, allowing it to fill your lungs and seep into every part of your body. As you visualize this scene, every breath brings you a step closer to tranquility. You might feel a gentle breeze, whispering through the trees, helping to create an atmosphere that soothes your senses. Let's bring our focus to a magnificent beach in the early morning. The waves gently lapping at the shore create a rhythmic orchestra of sound, while the cool sea breeze brushes against your face, kissing your skin. Imagine stepping into the, let's say, shallow surf, feeling the cool water wash over your feet. Let this sensation travel through your body as the ocean's energy surrounds you. As the sun rises, it casts a warm but gentle light over your surroundings, enhancing the beautiful contrast of warmth and coolness. Through these visualizations, you might notice how your body begins to reawaken its ability to regulate temperature. The mind-body connection is powerful, enabling you to tap into your body's natural responses. Each scene you create can evoke sensations that are calming and refreshing, turning your focus toward relaxation. Take a moment to consider how many of us are flooded with sensations of heat when we're under stress or pressure. It can create the sensation of discomfort, making it difficult for one to unwind. However, by harnessing the power of visualization, you can shift those sensations entirely. The more you practice, the stronger the connection becomes between these serene visuals and the calming sensations they can create within you. As we continue this journey of exploring mental body temperature control, let's imagine an overcast day in a cozy cabin nestled in the woods. The outdoors are cool, and inside, there's a fire crackling gently, filling the air with warmth, but not too much. Picture yourself wrapped in a soft blanket, feeling safe and secure. The contrast between the coolness outside and the warm protection inside creates a serene sanctuary, a reminder that tranquility is often just a thought away. Consider later that evening. As day transitions to night, the stars begin to twinkle in the vast sky, and the atmosphere grows calm. The coolness of the night envelops you, allowing for a sense of protection and peace. Each breath you take in is infused with the refreshing essence of the night air, carrying away the warm sensations, inviting a soothing coolness that settles within you. With every visualization, you are training your mind to encode this coolness as a signal for relaxation. You are creating an internal environment where tranquility can thrive. As different scenes play out in your imagination, remember that the aim is to tune your mind into recognizing the sensations of calm and peace. As you explore these ideas, remind yourself of the serenity you can summon through visualization alone. Each mental exercise contributes to creating a world where coolness coexists with warmth, where your body can rest and your mind can be free. Embrace the journey of your imagination and experience the comforting embrace of relaxation. Counting backward from a large number can serve as an intriguing and effective way to ease the mind. This method draws upon the simplicity of numbers to shift focus away from stress and overwhelming thoughts. There's a certain rhythm and flow as the numbers descend, offering a sense of purpose that can naturally calm the chatter in one's mind. Imagine starting at 1,000, a solid and substantial figure. As you begin your countdown, you might find your attention drawn to the very act of counting itself. 1999, 998. Each number, a stepping stone that leads you deeper into a state of calm. It is more than just a mere calculation. This practice invites a level of intentionality that can ground you in the present moment. Consider the challenge of maintaining concentration as the numbers decrease. You might find that as you go deeper, the mind starts to quiet. Each decrement requires a gentle engagement of memory and attention. This engagement can serve as a distraction from racing thoughts, transforming a hectic mindset into a focus-oriented endeavor. The numbers provide a framework, a structure in which the mind can operate with clarity and calm. As you continue this process, you may encounter some distractions. Perhaps a wandering thought about what you have to do tomorrow, or a recurring worry about a past event. Recognizing those distractions as fleeting companions can allow you to gently guide your focus back to the count. 1997. And just like that, you take another step away from mental clutter. The beauty of counting backward lies in its inherent simplicity. It is an exercise that requires minimal effort, yet it can produce significant results. As you resonate with each number, notice how they transition almost gracefully. With every step backward, the numbers become less burdensome, as they carry a sense of lightness and ease. To visualize this, think of a gentle slope, where the further you go down, the easier it feels to let go. Furthermore, you can personalize the experience by adding a vivid imagination to the numbers. Picture a scenic landscape that correlates with each decrement. Perhaps 1000 represents a towering mountain peak filled with fresh air and an expansive view. As you count down, visualize descending the mountain one step after another. 999 could represent the valley below, lush with greenery, where each number carries you further into tranquility. This way, the act of counting shifts from a simple numerical task to an engaging mental journey. Turn your attention now to how the sound of your own voice, as you quietly or silently count, can become a soothing mantra. With each number, feel the vibrations ease through you. This self-directed counting becomes a form of auditory comfort, reinforcing your progression into a more peaceful state. With the rhythm of numbers and the gentle cadence of your voice, there lies an invitation to silence the noise, both internally and externally. Consider the psychological aspect of this method as well. By focusing on the countdown, you become an active participant in your own state of awareness. Each number serves as a reminder of release. The act of letting go of 1000, while embracing the simplicity of 998, reminds us that we have the power to control our experience and redirect our thought. As you move deeper into the countdown, you might notice an interesting phenomenon. Time may seem to stretch. The numbers may appear to slow, offering a sensation of space to breathe. This can be particularly valuable after a long day when one's thoughts might race and intertwine like chaotic threads. The reward of counting backward is not just in the numbers, but in their ability to bring a gentle pace back into one's experience. If you find comfort in rhythm, you may even explore repeating certain numbers or sequences. For example, as you arrive at 995, pause and take a breath before moving on. This brief interlude serves as an anchor, a moment to acknowledge the journey so far. Imagine each pause as a gentle wave washing over you, easing tension and fostering serenity. In essence, this practice of counting backward is not solely about the numbers. It's about the invitation to step away from overwhelming thoughts and into a space of calming focus. Imagine finding this quiet haven in the numbers, where each descent is a step closer to rhythmic ease. With practice, you may discover that this method becomes a cherished tool, ready to be accessed whenever mental chatter begins to rise. So the next time you find yourself in a whirlwind of thoughts, try embarking on a backward count. Engage with the simplicity and beauty of numbers. Embrace their potential for distraction and calm, and allow yourself to descend slowly, deeply, and peacefully into the soothing rhythm that counting backward can provide. It is an effortless journey, one that invites you to explore the balance between numbers and tranquility, inspiring a sense of focus and peace that can reframe your experience in delightful ways. Binaural beats are a fascinating auditory phenomenon that can enhance various experiences, notably relaxation and tranquility. This captivating sound technology combines two distinct frequencies played in each ear, creating an auditory illusion that stimulates the brain in unique ways. The brain processes these frequencies, producing a third sound wave that aligns with the difference between them. For instance, if one ear hears a sound at 300 Hz and the other at 310 Hz, the brain perceives a rhythmic beat of 10 Hz. These beats are associated with various states of consciousness. The human brain operates at different frequencies, categorized into several bands such as delta, theta, alpha, beta, and gamma. Each of these bands corresponds to distinct mental states. Delta waves, for example, operate between 0.5 to 4 Hz and are linked to deep, restorative states. Meanwhile, theta waves, which range from 4 to 8 Hz, are associated with light sleep, creativity, and intuition. Alpha waves, from 8 to 12 Hz, allow for relaxation while maintaining alertness, providing a bridge between the conscious and subconscious mind. The beauty of binaural beats lies in their ability to guide the brain toward these beneficial frequencies. By listening to binaural beats designed to induce lower frequency waves, individuals can encourage their brain waves to slow down, facilitating a serene experience that nurtures a peaceful mindset. Picture it as a subtle breeze whispering through a tranquil forest, guiding each thought into a gentle stream of calmness. Research suggests that engaging with binaural beats can reduce stress and promote relaxation. The sounds work by creating an auditory environment that can help the mind drift away from the noise of the everyday world. Imagine sitting in a soft armchair while nature's sounds surround you, birds chirping, leaves rustling, and a gentle brook flowing. The rhythm of binaural beats mimics this serene atmosphere, providing a comforting auditory backdrop. Binaural beats are versatile and can be tailored to meet individual needs. Many people incorporate these sounds into their routines, whether for creative endeavors, study sessions, or moments of introspection. Alternatively, individuals may choose to engage with these beats after an arduous day, allowing the soothing frequencies to wash over them like a gentle tide. With the right selection of binaural beats, you can curate an experience that enhances your mood and well-being. Integrating binaural beats into your environment is quite simple. You can find a variety of audio tracks designed specifically to induce different brainwave states. Imagine settling into a cozy nook, headphones snug against your ears as you close your eyes, immersing yourself in a world crafted by sound. As the beats unfold, let them guide your thoughts toward a serene landscape, perhaps a sun-dappled meadow or a quiet lakeside, where the worries of the day dissipate into the ether. The effectiveness of binaural beats may vary depending on the listener's openness and receptivity to the experience. Some might feel an immediate shift in their state of mind, while others may take time to discover their benefits. Recognizing this variability is key. The journey into sound is personal and unique for everyone. Just as one might gravitate toward particular flavors or fragrances, each individual may resonate with specific frequencies or compositions. For those new to binaural beats, it is often recommended to start with short sessions. Dedicating a few minutes to listening while settling in a comfortable position can yield surprising benefits. Gradually, listeners may extend their sessions as they become more attuned to the effects. During these initial experiences, consider paying close attention to the sensations and thoughts that arise, inviting a sense of curiosity about how sound can transform your mental landscape. Curating the perfect environment for your binaural beat journey can enhance the experience even further. Choose a quiet space where distractions are minimal. Dim the lights to create an intimate atmosphere. And make sure you feel comfortable. Perhaps you might want to pair the soothing sounds with soft illumination, like candles or fairy lights, as they can set the mood for a deeply relaxing experience. As you explore binaural beats, you may find them to be a versatile addition to your daily routine. Some people enjoy using them during reflective moments, allowing the gentle rhythms to guide their thoughts and emotions. Others might prefer to incorporate them into relaxation routines or use them to accompany yoga sessions. The possibilities are endless, and it often feels like unlocking a hidden door to self-discovery. The simplest journeys can lead to profound insights when we allow ourselves to explore new dimensions of sound. Engaging with binaural beats opens doors to creativity, relaxation, and personal growth. The mind, with its boundless capacity to evolve and adapt, can benefit tremendously from the right soundscapes. While the world often demands our full attention, creating space for auditory exploration allows for a beautiful escape into tranquility. Through these multifaceted experiences, we can begin to appreciate how sound impacts our thoughts, feelings, and overall well-being. Binaural beats serve as an invitation to slow down, listen deeply, and embark on our own unique journeys. As the rhythms flow, embrace the sounds and let them carry you along, creating an experience that resonates deeply within. In this exploration, you may discover new paths to inner peace and creativity, reminding you of the power that lies in the interplay of sound and consciousness.